Speak life to the death of me. Speak life.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Speak Life right here on Gorilla Cross, broadcasting live from the Gorilla Cross studio in downtown Las Vegas. I'm your host, Quan59, and we have a dope show for you tonight. And we're super late, and I will blame it on Kels for getting a flat tire.
If that's the case, then you're going to help me change the tire? Because
I told you I could help you change the tire.
But we didn't, so you make it sound like we was out there fixing it or something.
It doesn't matter, bro. You got a flat tire. But I got Kels in the building. How you feeling, man? Flat tire right when you pulled up?
Man, you know what? God is good.
God is good.
We here. I mean, I'm glad to be able to sit here and fellowship with y'all. It's going to be another beautiful show. Good day. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. And once again, 2 weeks in a row. This dude didn't show up for a year, and now he's been here 2 weeks in a row. We got all the way from Rapzilla. We have Luke DiMarzio in the building. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Is that a Yankees hat?
This is a Mets hat.
Oh, a Mets hat. Okay.
Yeah. I actually just did a tour of like
New York?
five baseball stadiums on the East Coast
dope.
a couple weeks ago, and so I picked this up when I went through Mets.
Nice. And you're a Cubs fan.
Yep.
So they'll probably
Can you
lose
do
again
that?
this year. Yeah, you can do that. With baseball hats, you can wear. I mean, I don't wear anything but Dodgers.
I won't wear Cardinals. I won't wear Dodgers. That's it.
Yeah. It's all good. Now we have another special guest in the building. She's actually going to be on with us next week to talk about all her music and everything. But tonight she's just sitting in to tell the artists that we have on that how bad his music is and stuff like that as we critique his new album. But we got Dizzy Liv in the building.
Hello, guys. What's
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm great. I'm blessed. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of podcasts?
No, I don't.
No. Have you
Look
done
a little
any?
nervous.
I am a little nervous.
Because she was just gonna sit in and watch, the show, and then I had an extra seat,
Quan
so
said
we
no.
threw her up here.
Yeah.
I've done like 2 podcasts, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is number 3. Third time's a charm. And then we have the man of the hour. So this is going to be a little different show. We're going to do a whole album listening session with Avery Harden. He likes Ironheart, but he's live in the building. He's the one keeping it alive on Disney Plus. Avery, how you feeling,
Yes,
bro?
sir. Man, I'm good, man. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it, man, and I'm excited to share the music because Quan said he hasn't heard it and Kels hasn't heard it, and Dizzy hasn't heard it. So
No.
the only one in the room has heard it is Luke. Shout out to my guy Luke right here.
I listen to everything. What can I say?
No, and I told Avery I was going to listen to it this morning, but when we're having a listening session with the artist, I want to be here and give like a full, like, genuine reaction of hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Do you
that's
think
kinda
that
where I
you
was
can
at.
give a good reaction? Do you think you can actually understand the first time you listen to it, everything that you need to understand?
No,
about
because I want to be able to listen to it, give the initial reaction, and then be able to talk to him to see you know what it's about and everything.
Okay.
But usually I don't do that. Like if I have an interview, I'm not one of those people that is not gonna do research on the artist and not listen to the album or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I heard a couple songs because he had already sent me some.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to do it a little different this time.
All right, let's get to it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Luke was saying that it should definitely be longer. So can we talk about that, or you want to get right into it?
No, we can get right into it and then we can talk about it.
But
I mean,
I want to talk about that, man. Morgan Wallen, Taylor Swift, all that, man.
Open up a can of worms.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely had a lot of discussion before the show started tonight about a lot of this stuff. So that is stuff we will get into because I do want to talk about that, just the climate of music and the way to put it out, the different ways artists put it out and different levels of artists. Because he's talking about Taylor Swift. She can do anything and the fan base is going to follow. So, but we'll talk about that because I know, Luke studies up on that stuff. I don't pay attention to music as much as I used to.
Are you saying that Avery's not as good as Taylor Swift?
I like him better.
Personal preference.
Personally, yeah.
Taylor Swift got the fans, man. They Swifties go crazy, bro.
Man.
Crazy.
But the project dropped last night.
Yes.
Just tell us how it's been so far. Like 24 hours since it dropped, pretty much. What's the reaction been like? What's having it out finally because you're doing the countdown for 7 days.
Yeah.
What's it been like finally getting that out, and then what's the reaction been like with your fans?
Man, it's been good, man. Everybody's digging it and and enjoying it, and a lot of people, I don't know if this is just a thing because it's fresh and it's new, but a lot of people saying this is the best music that I've created so far. So that's exciting to say. And then also, man, like I was telling Luke and everybody here earlier, is that I feel good. Like I feel good while dropping it, right? Like it's like what I put out, it's like absolutely completely who I am as a person, as far as like, I'm pushing positivity, I'm pushing peace, I'm pushing love. And I was doing that a little bit in past projects, but this one's like completely like you can hear like, yo, this, Have you
ever put anything out that you weren't 100% satisfied with? Like, be honest with that.
Not 100%. Yeah, like not 100%.
Where you're like, I wish I would have done this a little different, or maybe I shouldn't have put this song in, and should have put this, or maybe I should have put less songs or more songs.
100%. Yeah. My last project, Atlantis 2, like I feel like we could have did way more and way different with it, and certain things that we could have done differently, but that goes back to the conversation I was having with Luke, where he was telling me that he wanted it longer. I was like, man, it's perfect. Like it feels good. It's a good 10. It's a good solid 7 songs with 3 interludes that goes right back into the the intro where you can digest it again and live with it. Right. It's one, the runtime is 19 minutes and you can listen to the whole thing on a car ride, from South Point to North Hollywood, North Hollywood.
Yeah.
North Hollywood. You listen to like 10, 20 times, yeah. But yeah, man, this is where I feel like, and it could be excitement, man, but I feel like, man, it feels good. It feels like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be doing on this earth. You know what I mean?
But I think an artist knows too, like if it's good or not, or if they're 100% satisfied with it beforehand too, because once you start getting the reaction, maybe that changes your mind a little bit from people. But so you're actually going to perform one of the tracks, so you can go ahead and go up there and do that, and then we got the interlude. Or do you want to talk about the interlude and stuff like that first?
Yeah, we could hit the intro and the interlude first, and we could talk about it. Basically, if you want to pop up the album cover, or anybody can check it out, it's called The Viber's Guide, and basically we've been talking about Marvel the whole day, and I'm in this real transition of really understanding who I am as a person and what I want to put into the world, and that's positivity, that's peace, love, and positivity. And in hip hop, that is I guess frowned upon. I don't want to say frowned upon. It's like an unwritten rule to be positive. You gotta be tough. You gotta be hard, unless you're in CHH. That's different, right? CHH, you talking about Jesus and God and all that. You know what I mean? As far as I go, I'm more like living my life and being what low-key being what Jesus told us to be, which is loving, peaceful and everything. But me personally, I'm not a scripture rapper. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, going with that is how do you present that to the world, right? Like it's like how do you give that type of energy to the masses. And what I thought about was, yo, superheroes give that energy, right? They give hope and like a purpose, right? So I was like, oh man, like where should I go? And lo and behold, Ironheart was coming out, and I was like, oh shoot, it'd be dope to do like a I'm in the mask type vibe. I'm in a Iron Man suit vibes, right? So yeah, that's where the theme came from. So as you hear the first track, it's just the start of who I am and what I want to do and who I want to be. And then the second track, which is the interlude, it shows that through my positivity and my outlook on life, I gained a suit and my AI is talking to me about how to save this world. So yeah.
Dope. So let's get into it. We're gonna play the intro first, and then we will talk about it right here. Speak Life. This is Avery Harden, the Viber's Guide. Let's go.
Shout out to Angelo Imani for making the beats, man.
I just start believing in myself. Forgot anybody who hated. I know what I want in life. I just had to get up and take it. They can guide for the paces. I dreamt it, now I'ma claim it. It's mine, it's not for debate. Understand that the cadence is for opportunity. Surpass all of that scrutiny. I'm just a vessel built to help you flourish your immunity. Look what you do to me. Dreaming so elusively. Get it by any means. Watch them hate on you in unison. Just wanna be an inspiration to somebody. Dodge that negativity. Call me Shohei Ohtani. About to tell my purpose. I hope this passion gon' drown me. Took a hold of my future. Now I'm summa cum laude. Cause I beat all of them odds. System stacked up against me. Supposed to be a thug. Selling rocks in the city. A deadbeat dad. Not taking care of his minis. I refuse to be what you want me to be. It's a pity. I love my parents very much. I concur. I feel I wasn't given the proper love I deserve. I resorted to the music to masking all of that hurt. Hoping every verse can heal me before it got any worse. I ran away from home, suppressing all of those feelings. That positivity grew after I did some healing. Now I'm flourishing with glee with the cards I was given. Continue to spread the light so the world can see the vision.
Yeah, man.
System activated.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, Aria, are you there?
Good morning, Avery Harden. Identity confirmed. The Viber. Welcome to the above operating system.
I got hella questions. What I got on? It's hella heavy.
This is your new suit to save the world.
What?
You are the last radiant soul chosen to deliver the Viber's Guide, a manual of light, hope, and purpose for a dimming world.
Okay.
You possess emotional resonance, vision beyond fear, the glow, and untapped energy capable of awakening others.
Whoa, wait, Aria, you just said saving the world.
You didn't choose the light chose you. Shall we begin?
And that's where Glow starts. So you guys can see, trying to make it more like cinematic, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to bring some life into the music, you know what I'm saying? So, you guys want me to get into the song right now?
Do you want to?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
How do you guys feel about the intro and everything? Go ahead and go. We'll talk.
Yeah, dope. I thought concept. I love concepts. I love concept music. I love having a concept to an album. You know what I mean? That's what makes some of the best albums out there great. So great start. You know what I mean? We got rapping. We got Avery's flow. We got it on a soft beat so we could hear what he was saying. A couple punches here and there. So I'm already into it. I'm digging it. And then, I'm curious to see how it all comes together. Who knows, sometimes the song choices and song topics don't necessarily go with the concept. So those are things I'll be looking out for as I'm listening to it, but dope intro so far.
All right, Dizzy, this is your first time hearing Avery, right?
Yeah, it is actually. I actually really enjoyed listening to that intro. I really liked the build up and the anticipation. Like, I thought the beat was gonna drop hard and it didn't, but I was actually happy that it didn't because he just kept serving bars. And again, like, I'm a big concept person too, so I really like the concept of what the album is gonna be about. So yeah, that was a great intro.
Yeah. Luke, how do you feel? And you've already heard it before, so you did get a chance. You listened to it 2 or 3 times?
This is like my third time. This will be my third time actually listening, City. But yeah, it's dope. I like the, he could be a voice actor. You swear he's actually talking to an AI. No, but I thought it was, I don't know what to think other than I like the flow over the, I can't think of anything that nobody's already said. So we'll just keep going.
Cool. So we're going to get into the first track. that he's going to be performing live. He has 3 that he's going to do live in the studio. Give me a quick mic check.
Check.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Check. Yeah.
Turn that up a little bit. And this song is called Glow, and we're going to get into that right now, right here. Speak Life.
Yeah. All right, man. So you already heard the AI tell me, you know what I mean? The glow didn't choose me. You know what I mean? I didn't choose the glow chose me. And this is the song that comes right after that. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you at home, you can just bob your head because it's something a little groovy, you know what I mean? Hey.
Yes.
Okay, now watch me glow.
Hey, watch me glow.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, now watch me glow. I just wanna shine, man. They told me that the pressure breaks diamonds. Okay, I just wanna shine, man. They told me that the pressure makes diamonds. So watch me glow. I just wanna shine, man. They told me that the pressure makes diamonds. So watch me glow. I just wanna shine, man. They told me that the pressure makes diamonds. So
I just wanna be great. I finally find that hunger again. I felt like Braun, you Jason Terry up under the rim. You in the way, feel the wrath of this thunderous pen. I push peace on the mic, I can humble your kin. You gotta chill, keep sprinkling positive vibes. I'm on a mission, bring hope to the mamas that cry. Cause a lot of us human beings are swallowed with pride. I pray that all of my homies succeed in following God. Cause it's a sick world we living in, with sick people. My music is the medicine to disintegrate evil. Spread the love around, man, these people got measles. Line my enemies up, I think I'm Max Keeble, hit cerebrals. Hope they consuming the art, keep shining, beat it like that could cover the dark. Stay genuine, some of them try to clutter your heart. Remember who you do it for while you utter the stuff.
see how this one shine. See how the focus on the glow. They try to tell my life, and they ain't even know. I'm built for the fight. I stuck to the code. Pressure makes diamonds, now watch me explode. I just wanna shine, I focus on the glow. They try to dim my light, but they ain't even know. I'm built for the fight, I stuck to the code. The pressure makes diamonds, now watch me glow.
Now this something you can just move to, you gotta groove to it though, you know what I mean? Like you can't just sit down like your head gotta be bobbing, you feel me? Hey, okay, now watch me glow.
I just wanna shine, man. They told me that the pressure makes diamonds. Okay, hey, I just wanna shine, man. Okay, they told me that the pressure makes diamonds.
More.
I just wanna shine, man. Hey, they told me that the pressure makes
If
diamonds.
you at home and your head ain't bobbing, something wrong with you, man. You need to go to the hospital or something, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of visionaries trying to show the world we're here. The vibe is running strong, and yeah, we conquered all that fear. Lighten up the world, we got them shining like veneers. Yeah, we push peace, I guess we give the souvenirs. Life is better when you in a rather positive state. I get better when the people conjure the hate. So focus on the blessings as you model the fate. Believing in yourself is how you model the
See, I
grade.
just wanna shine, I focus on the glow. They try to dim my light, and they ain't even know. I'm built for the fight, I stuck to the code. Pressure makes diamonds, now watch me explode. I just wanna shine, I focus on the glow. They try to dim my light, and they ain't even know. I'm built for the fight, I stuck to the code. The pressure makes diamonds, now watch me glow. Now watch me glow.
Yeah, that's glow right there, man. I appreciate y'all for listening, bro.
Yeah, that is Avery Harden with Glow right here on Speak Life. Let me turn that monitor off now, the speakers. Man, that's a dope track. That's vibing for sure. Tell us about the concept of that song, Avery.
I think that was the first.
And sit up for me a little bit so you're not leaning into
You said
it.
stand up? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just for the screen. Hold the mic up close.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, that was the first song that I thought about when I was thinking of the album, and I had different album titles because I wanted to be, I wanted to be the light, like the light of the world,
Yeah.
right? So there was a bunch of name options, and I felt like it was something that was really corny, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to be like a light, right? So Glow was a common theme when I was thinking of the album's title. We came to one.
You were feeling like that name was corny, or just names you were thinking of?
No. The glow was the theme, but the
Yeah.
name, some of the names that I came up with, like not glow.
Yeah,
Glow
yeah.
is that's the name of the song. But yeah, man. I mean, that was the beginning of the song. I was just like at the beginning of the process of making the album. It was just more so of like, I'm the light of the world. I need to shine bright. You know what I mean? In this dark, negative time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's how that came about. To be honest, bro.
Dope. Thoughts, Kales.
It might be my age speaking, but a missed opportunity without using the Last Dragon reference in there.
The last
Dragon, bro. Come on, man. The glow, bro. Come on. But,
Yeah.
no, actually, you submitted this on Speak Life a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect to hear this track, and I remember listening to it there. Honestly, it's dope because I think I like it live better. I think you get to put your personality into it more. Sometimes when we're recording, we try to, make it sound crisp and clean.
Yeah.
And in this, you got to be real Avery with it,
yeah.
and I definitely like the live performance better. But still a great song, great concept, goes with the theme, goes with the album concept, and then it really is a groove song. Like, it's a vibe. Like, there's not a lot of music that you can just see yourself listening to at any situation, and that's one of those songs. You know what I mean? You need a little pick me up on the way to work. You know what I mean? You're feeling down. You want to play something that's gonna get your head bobbing, make you feel good. So I think that's an all around solid song. I think when I listened to it on Speak Life, I rated it like a 4.5. But I love it even more now. After hearing you perform it live, it's even better. So,
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
of course, dog.
Thank you.
Dizzy.
Yeah,
Where'd you get the
No,
name
yeah.
from? Where'd you get the name from?
Dizzy. Okay, so my brother's a rapper. He calls himself Dizzy Mac. I took Dizzy from him. Liv comes from my middle name, which is Olivia.
Okay, dope.
No, yeah.
Thought it was Dizzy
That's
D.
dope, yeah.
Wright from Flashy Inc.
Oh,
back in-
oh.
Y'all remember Dizzy Wright?
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
funny.
But I really like the song. I like how the chorus, the hook is very bouncy, very vibey, and then the verses are very I don't know, gritty. I don't know how to explain it.
I appreciate it.
But you just went in on the verses, but then the hook comes back and it's just a vibe, bouncy, groovy. Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah, dude, I really like this song. It feels like summer. It's crisp. It's bright. It's not. There's not some dark tones to it. You can get some different kind of sound to your music where you have a darker undertone to it. This one's very bright, happy, and you still come at it in the way that you do. Your cadence is great. I just really like it kicking off the album.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Same thing. Like I said, I don't know what I gave it the other week when you sent it. You didn't have a video for it, so I didn't give you a good.
I think you gave it a 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So I give it a 1.6 out of 5 this week with you being here live.
Still no video, but live performance.
Yeah,
1.6.
exactly. Yeah, we saw his face this time. But no, it is definitely a vibey track. Definitely makes you move.
Yeah.
Even if you're not listening to the lyrics yet, people are gonna, and that's kind of what you want to do, right? You want to catch them with the vibe first, and then if they listen to the lyrics later, they do. If they don't, they're still gonna like the song, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of part of making a song is catching people in different ways. You might catch Luke with lyrics, you might catch him with the vibe of it, you might catch someone else with wanting to dance to it, or however. So I think you definitely pulled something off with this song, and I think that's a good way to start off the full tracks on this project too.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
But next time, let your soul glow.
It's just that could have been the album names. Let your soul glow.
Let your soul.
Oh no, man. That's also, it's real quick. That's also a huge thing with when I was making the album is trying to find a name that nobody else had.
Yeah.
I just want to be unique, and you don't want to keep it because I think it was some light names that I liked that had to do with light, but it was too many people that had the same name. So the Vibers God.
But that's smart that you actually did that and you just didn't get an idea and say, let me jump with that name.
Oh, yeah.
I tell people that in the studio all the time when they have a podcast idea, I want to call it Real Talk. I'm like, all right, well, Google that first because there's probably 100 podcasts with that same name. 100%.
Yeah,
and a lot of people will do that and I don't care. That's, it's the idea I got. It's that's cool. But sometimes ideas are meant to, you
Spark
get the
enough
idea
fans.
and then you figure it out artistically from there,
Yeah.
So I like that you did that and didn't just stick with, something. Because Vibers Guy, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
No.
The name.
So
is
when
like-
I saw the title, I was like, okay, this is different.
Yeah, the name. That's what I've been trying to get into, the real community of an artistry, right? So artists have communities, right? I guess the biggest one is the Swifties, right? Taylor Swift has the Swifties, and I was thinking about
There's one of them sitting in the room too. I think.
yeah, Luke.
Oh god.
He knew,
Just because I
Shout
brought
out to
up
the
Taylor
Swi-
Swift
what-
earlier.
What Jake said,
he knew
shout out to
everything
the
about her.
Swifties. Shout out to the Swifties. But
Swifties, Beehive.
yeah,
Beehive's crazy.
Believers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to think about
What are you more of, a Swiftie or a Beehive?
I'll probably Beehive because it's Jay.
Because you're
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm what?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I'm what?
I'd be more Beehive too.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I can't. Bro, I know how big Taylor Swift is. I promise you, I can't sing.
She ain't that big.
One
She's pretty
song
flat. Oh,
from
you
her.
mean like yeah?
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
why.
I just thought you meant the.
Crazy.
Yeah, but
She's little.
She looks like she was in a cheese chopper, just like
Shaped like Plank
Wow.
from Ed, Ed, and Ed.
Wow.
but to finish my point,
Stickman
is,
in real life.
is they have the communities of with their
Yeah,
artistry,
yeah.
and I was thinking of what's mine, right? Like, and I thought of Vibers, and
Okay.
that's not like it's not a word, right? Like you looking it up, it's not a word. Like so, to try to create something new, and the album's called The Viber's Guide because it's the guide to become a viber, become a positive person. That's what I'm labeling it. Me and ChatGPT.
So to become one of
me and
Avery's.
ChatGPT had a definition stack thing. So
Oh,
yeah. So
you use the AI
once
in
I
more
once,
than just a song.
no, yeah, for sure. I use ChatGPT like, come on now.
Me
Y'all-
too.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all use
use ChatGPT.
ChatGPT like an
Rollout
assistant, bro.
plans,
I have a
all
client.
kinds
She
of
talks
stuff.
to ChatGPT like it's she calls it her friend.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
do all
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's wild. That's why I definitely use it.
That's
like
why
a-
we need to get this rap battle going.
Yeah.
Quan already set it up. Me versus AI.
That's-
It's happening.
that's crazy.
It's happening. And I'm
that's
winning
crazy.
You can do it.
because I'm tired of this.
Yo, AI can't rap though.
AI. What do you mean? AI
Yeah,
did
they can.
more Drake disses than Drake and
What?
Kendrick actually did.
Yeah.
They went viral
really?
too. AI
Yeah.
went crazy.
Oh, shit, okay.
On that back and forth, man, it was crazy. And then even Drake, on that one disc, he had Tupac on there.
Yeah,
He
but
talking to-
that was him. But they switched his voice. Like he wrote. I'm pretty sure he wrote that.
Use the
No,
AI.
No, he used AI.
Oh, it was
He
all
literally-
AI.
That was all
It was
AI.
all
What?
AI.
Yeah, and
alright.
AI did the research to try to sound like Tupac.
And then we
Wow.
talked about it a couple weeks ago. Timberland signed
Yeah,
an
see,
AI
yeah,
artist.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah, but I think
It's a little weird.
I think AI for certain things that you don't know how to do. I'm an artist, I know how to do artist things.
Mm.
But as far as like admin stuff
Mm-hmm.
or like what I mean, like marketing, I didn't go to school for none of that. So
Yeah, for sure.
ChatGPT definitely helped me with some marketing,
Yeah.
stuff. But anyways, yeah, the whole point I was talking about was the Vibers thing. And that's where the Vibers Guide came from because
so if
I'm
you
trying
want to be
have-
a cult follower of Avery Harden, you're
see,
a Viber.
I stayed away from that. That's not what I want y'all to be. I don't want y'all to be nothing.
I
Are you a
showed up
Viber?
with my Avery shirt though.
Yeah, that's the above. Yeah, the AVOV. That's the brand, man. Shout out to Luke,
Hey,
bro.
Dope.
Luke's a Viber for
Yeah,
sure.
tried
Luke's
to-
Survivor, bro.
I
yeah.
tried to get another one. Do you remember? And there was this was the last one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we got some new. We got a Viber tee for you.
Oh, for free right here.
I don't have. I don't have them yet.
Free.
I don't have it. He said the free skis.
Look how he supports friends.
So much for being a Viber, Luke.
So it's funny.
So much for being a Viber.
It's funny because Luke walked in and I thought him and Avery had already met each other because they've
Yeah,
both
we
been
did
on the
not
show
know.
a lot. And he's like, "Oh, nice to meet you in real life." Avery didn't even know that they had met in real life.
I thought we was homies already. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Nice to meet you. Like I thought he was being
crazy.
joking. Like you know how you joke with somebody
Yeah.
like, what's nice to meet you? Like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Luke, I know you.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is the first
And
time we
then
met.
Dizzy walks in, and this is the first face she gets to see. Like she doesn't know any of us,
Yeah.
and she gets to see Luke first, so he didn't know her.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first saw him? Did you think it's me because all white people look the same?
I
She's
did.
like, all white people look the
Dizzy.
same. This must be Quan.
I did, but then he was like, "Oh, are you looking for Quan and Avery?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, they're inside."
There we
I was
go.
like, okay.
Bro, that's funny.
And then Kels comes walking in, and Kels has been on the show at least 60 times the past year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I never met.
And
Kels
he had never
either.
met Kels,
Yeah.
and
Crazy.
they're introducing each other and stuff like that. But
Between me and Kels, we have all of the shows from like the last 2 years covered.
pretty much, yeah. It's like
crazy.
either one of you are going to be on.
So that means when I'm not here, Quan's like, yo, you want to do the show?
Yeah,
If you're not
exactly.
here, Quan's like, hey, can
Yeah.
you pull up?
Yeah.
That's
And then
amazing.
that's
Dodo's
funny.
the other one.
Yeah, Joe Site's not here.
Yeah.
That's why I called Luke today.
Okay.
To see if he wanted to come.
That makes sense.
Like we need to fill that seat over there. And then Eric the ruler was supposed to be here. He didn't show up.
He's
And
in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
What up, E?
He's AI. I don't know if
He's AI.
We've never seen him in real life. We just have a hologram of him every time he's on the show. So
Lined up.
what was that?
He sits here lined up. That's what I'm
Oh, like
the
I thought
hologram.
you were doing
Yeah.
Taylor Swift again.
Oh man,
Swifty's gonna come for
Yeah,
you.
you guys
Quan.
got to stop. You got to stop.
The
This.
Swifty's coming for
This
you.
is not a
funny,
Christian
man.
show if you guys
That's
are talking about
funny.
Taylor Swift. Are you a Taylor Swift fan though? For real? Like, do
I
you
don't
listen
mind
to her
Taylor
music?
Swift. I have Folklore on vinyl, so sorry about
yeah,
that.
what?
One of her albums on vinyl.
What is it? What is it called?
Folklore.
I heard that's a good one.
Folklore.
I heard that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Wow.
A lot of storytelling, like more serious.
So were you a Chiefs fan like during football season?
Not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Niners fan. You know this.
There we go. That's the only team I like that he likes. Except the Golden Knights, even though he's an Avalanche fan.
No, I've never been an Avalanche fan. I grew up in Illinois. If anything, I would have been a Blackhawks fan. Yeah.
But you're a Nuggets fan, so you should be a Bulls fan.
Nuggets.
You're all over the place, bro.
So you were a Bulls
Yeah.
fan in the
my
90s,
goodness.
right?
Yeah, but it wasn't the same. Like I moved to Denver, and immediately the Nuggets were good. They were so fun. We went all the time. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So
At least you lived there.
bandwagon fan.
Yeah.
He lived there.
He lived there, but that's still bandwagon.
That's true.
If you're from Chicago, you're a Bulls fan in the 90s and a Nuggets fan when they win the
That's true.
championship.
Yeah, but the problem is like I was a Cubs fan first, and the Cubs always lost.
Yeah.
So I was just grasping at anybody that would win. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
And you
so
had an
like
excuse
the
for
Niners won all the time when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And so it was easy to be a Niners fan. And so then like
I became a
with
Niners fan during the Super Bowl against the Dolphins, I think 84.
Okay, mine was.
Because I liked them both, and whoever won that game was probably going to be my favorite
think
team.
mine
'cause
was
I like Montana
Bengals.
and Dan Marino.
I was like that with the Bengals because I remember I like Boomer
So like
Esiason
88?
a lot. Yeah. I like Boomer Esiason a lot, so my grandparents got me Boomer stuff for
Okay.
Christmas, and then I decided I was a Niners fan.
Dizzy, are you into sports at all?
Not really. I know you guys are talking about football right now, right?
At least you know the
Most of
sport.
it. Most of it.
But
You
the
got the-
other teams out of Nuggets, what is that?
That's
Nuggets is
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Denver Nuggets.
That's crazy.
You
I
didn't
know
play
the sport.
sports or?
I mean, I
anything?
played flag football in high school, so I do
Okay.
know the sport of football. I like that a lot
Yeah.
more than basketball and
Yeah.
hockey and all that stuff.
I don't like how she said basketball. I don't know what this means. She said like basketball.
Like that basketball. Like,
Yeah.
She was dribbling, bro. She was dribbling, bro.
That's my sport. That's my sport.
yeah, he has to leave soon. He's looking at the clock.
I got it, and I still got to change the tire before.
How do you change a tire and leave?
I don't know,
Bro, just let them know you can't go to basketball tonight.
That's crazy, bro. I don't miss games. I don't miss games.
Okay, Kobe.
Who?
I'm just saying.
Kobe. That's our mama mentality, man.
Yeah.
I passed more than Kobe, but that's okay.
He passed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man,
I'm
wow.
leaving. I'm quit. I quit.
So let's get back to the album.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So track 5 or 4, wherever we at.
Where are we at?
We can talk about
Track,
that. We can talk about that. So,
3.
Yeah,
Track
we have
wheel.
4.
Track 3.
We have 4. So track 3
Track
was
4, track 4.
Track 3 was Cook. Yeah. Yeah.
Track 4 is good.
Track 3. Okay, so track 4 is Cook with my boy Stephen Joseph.
Let him cook.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know my boy. He just went crazy, went viral, and he's a really good rapper. And I rock
Went
with him.
viral how?
He just
With music?
yeah, man.
Okay.
He just did it
Like one song and he just
No,
blew up,
I
or
mean,
just
like
like
measles.
Nah, man.
He's been
So this kid, man. Shout out to my boy Stephen Joseph. I hope he's watching. I don't know if he's in there or not. But he literally his last album he dropped. He released it. Everything was good. He's having great success. You know, he was doing his thing, and then he put his camera up and filmed his family watching his. He filmed his family listening to his music, and they erupted. They loved it so much, and that video took off for him. And
That's
you know,
great.
he
Really?
did a million streams on his last album, and yeah, man, I was just blessed.
See, that's crazy because there's so many people that try to go viral, right?
Yeah, he didn't
and
try.
most of the people that go viral are the ones not trying anything, and something just
he didn't try.
clicks and grabs. I heard myself.
so sorry.
It just grabs in the algorithm and
It was-
goes.
it
Like
was-
people like it, and,
was
and
natural,
it's usually
man.
one of those things that's something like that.
And it was, I mean, we were watching it in real time, and we were seeing
Yeah.
the people just comment and saying how much they liked the genuine reaction.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was a blessing that happened to him, and I was on that song with him. So, yeah. So in exchange, I was like, man, hop on my joint, and man, Cook became what it was. We did like 2 or 3 variations of this song, but this was the best version. And man, yeah, we both ate, and you know, it's just about purpose and being, you know, what you want to be in life, as well as, you know, doing it how I'm doing it, right, with my positivity and who I am, right, and then spitting too. Like we still want to be rappers,
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? We still the art of rap, right? Not on some ego trip, but just like, you know,
Yeah.
you train like a basketball player to be, top tier. So
yeah.
that's what we wanted to do on this song. So yeah, shout out to my boy Stephen Joseph. He's on this song, and this is track 4.
All right, let's get into that. Would you put out the different variations, like maybe just online, or if you did like a Patreon or something like that? Would you put out different variations of your songs?
Probably not, because he had really good verses, and the verses I had for we had different beats.
Okay.
And the verses,
so it wasn't the same verses. You just had totally.
Yeah, these
okay.
totally different. Yeah.
Right.
So it was a concept of us being on a track together.
Yeah.
And then we came up to this one. So yeah.
Let's get into the song. It's called Cook, featuring Stephen Joseph right here on Speak Life. It's Avery Harden with the Viber's Guide. Make sure you guys check it out, download it, and buy it too. You can still buy albums. If you want to support the artist, buy the album. Don't just listen. Here we go.
Yeah. This is it. This is the one. This is the one. All right. Let them cook. Got a dream. Let them cook. Some L's, now I'm eating.
Yeah, man, we really rapping on this thing, man. I like this song a lot.
Yeah, it's purpose that I'm breathing. Let them cook. I used to wanna be the best rapper, flipping the bars and the similes. Now I focus on purpose through the rhymes and the melodies. Wanna change the world, realize it really should start with me. Did some soul searching, now it's peace on this mezzanine. Wanted the notoriety, wanted to be the greatest. Don't none of that even matter. These people want some elation, they fiending for more. Yearning for innovation, they hunting for truth. Swear they starting to look like cravers, so I assessed the mission. Had to let go of my ego. It was stunting my growth, it was jeopardizing my sequel. Get in the booth. Started thinking about my amigos, got this positivity. I'm obsessed and they think I'm Spico. Now lock into the vision, focus on all the keynotes. Find you some inspiration, harbor it, that's the Chico. If the negativity and strike, beat it like She-Ho. And that's how you get above, Bobbers going to Pico. Let them cook, got a trend, got a reason. Now let them cook, to some L's, now I'm eating. Now let them cook, know my life and I'm speaking. Now let them cook, let them cook. Got a trend, got a reason, you let them cook. To some L's, now I'm eating. We let them cook. Got my light and I'm speaking. I let them.
Yeah. There's work to do, you should make a move. They see you speaking about life, the masses don't approve. My position is different, I know what they assume. They into party tricks like spinning blocks like a Rubik's Cube. Who are you when the jig is up and the game's aside? Wanna be on the summit, but are you changing lives? The lowest lane is looking for heroes to arrive, and our test can bring a world peace within a single line. So I stayed the course, I used to want to prove it to peers, but now I never force. Music always different with purpose, and now I found the source. They married to facades, which usually leading to divorce. So what you waiting on? My vision clear, I see in hindsight. There ain't no right and wrong, but be a guiding light for the people and watch them come along. I bear my soul all on the record and watch them sing along.
Let them cook, got a trend, got a reason. I let them cook, to some L's, now I'm eating. I let them cook, know my life, now I'm speaking. I let them cook. Let them cook. Got a trend, got a reason. You let them cook. To some L's, now I'm eating. We let them cook. Got my light and I'm speaking. I let them cook. I'm just trying to raise awareness. Heard them people sleeping on a brother, got paralysis. Since I caught them napping on the kid, I found they yaddy. Now I'm at their residence, stuffing all in they mattress. Lazarus, could never give up my passion. I was really caught to the music, I'm about that action. See, God showed me the world like he was Aladdin. Feel like I'm at Disneyland, where I'm building an attraction. Nobody gave me nothing, I had to go get it. People doubted the movement, got me switching the pivot. And now I'm out here Euro, stepping out with a missus. It's like I'm teaching math the way I'm showing division, I'll admit it. Part in the ego, I just wanted to chase my dreams. Y'all laid it on the table, we said it was part of me. Now I'm hungry in the mug, a brother, he gotta eat. These pieces refreshing, they looking like acai. I'm just trying to inspire anybody that's down to listen. You hating on that, then I consider you opposition. You supporting the humble past and the coalition. Welcome to the family, I treat you like Dundam living, Yeah. Let them cook. Let them cook.
Yeah, man.
Let them cook.
Yeah.
Let 'em cook.
That is Avery Harden. Let him cook off the Viber's Guide, featuring Stephen Joseph right there. And you sent that to me earlier in the week or last week.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
And I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
And I was listening to that a lot because we might do something with it. But I didn't want to do anything with it because you got someone else on it. So it's like, that's a video you got to get him on.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I changed
Yeah,
the video.
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Because when I heard his verse come on, I'm like, this is gonna be hard to shoot a video with him not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like that song a lot because I did. That's like the only song I really listened to a lot. You sent me the other one, I listened to that a couple times. But Really dope, man. That song's dope.
Thank
that
you,
song's really dope. Like your flow on that is sick. Good collab too. I think you killed him on it, to be honest. Like he's really good, but I think your verses were like super tight on that. I like it a lot. Luke, what do you think, man?
I preferred the last verse over the other ones. And I like
the last. You like the last verse?
third verse. Third verse is best.
The
Yeah.
first verse.
I like the third verse.
Stevie
best.
did his thing, though, man.
I
Y'all
felt
can't-
like
He was dope. He was dope. That's
No,
what I'm
Steven
saying.
did his thing.
He was dope.
Yeah.
Don't
I was
do
gonna
my boy
say.
like that.
I was gonna say like I don't know that. I think you guys counteracted each other well because he wasn't trying to match you with flow and stuff.
Yeah.
He came at it differently. He's more like pontificating over it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You were just like going in. So it was cool to have like a different view of how you could go on this beat.
Yeah.
I just thought like in your first verse, there was some lines that I had heard before. Maybe you said them. I felt like you were kind of recycling some stuff that you might have heard somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah, it felt. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just being
Hey,
honest.
no. Hey, what's up? That's what's up.
So, like-
Luke was ready for this.
Yeah, bro.
Because Luke heard the album already. So
Yeah.
Luke was like, he was waiting. He was like, yo, like I think I heard these.
Yeah, I'd
Looking at his
heard
notes.
some of that stuff before. I don't know what it is. It was just something very familiar, and it was like, it's okay. But then that third verse, I just really thought you went in. You kind of, what was the acai line in there? It was really dope.
These beats
Yeah.
is refreshing. They looking like acai.
He had a line in there about Meta World
Meta World
Peace
Peace,
that was
yeah,
really
yeah,
dope
yeah,
too.
it was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Well, I just
There was a lot of basketball references in there, JC.
Yeah, I just want to say we.
I caught the Euro.
You got the Euro stuff. Look, she
made
knows a little
the-
bit about basketball.
We made that song because I was tired of being like because that's what I was doing for probably like 2-3 years of my career, I guess, is trying to be that rapper, rapidy rap. So like we made it on the strength of like, okay, what are we supposed to do? Like what are we doing on this planet, right? Like if you rapping, like you gotta like it gotta mean something, right?
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
that's why we created this joint, and we also wanted to really rap on it.
And you really did.
That's where we came.
Yeah.
That's where we came through with it. But yeah, man, Luke, that hurt me, man.
I like the song a lot.
First verse, man. Oh,
I like the first verse because
Luca.
the first verse kept my attention.
Okay.
The first verse definitely kept my attention
Listen,
to want to
first
keep
verse.
listening to the song.
Okay.
And then the hook's good. Like I like it.
You've heard me on this show before, though. You know I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. No, bro, I'm not tripping. I'm just like.
He wouldn't
damn.
come here if he didn't think
You're
we'd be
not
honest.
gonna be honest. He thinks that you're wrong. He didn't recycle anything.
I mean, the best rapper thing is that's very recycle. That's a recyclable thing. Like I want to
Yeah.
be the best rapper.
Right.
So I mean, but I appreciate it. You love the last verse, so hey, that's all I care about right now, man. And Luke loved the album, so it's all good.
Yeah. Kels, what do you think?
Yeah, so I think Stevie had the best line in the song because honestly, I think that spin the block like Rubik's Cube is
It's
crazy.
crazy.
That
Yeah,
is
he
crazy.
went
Spin the block
crazy,
like
bro.
Rubik's Cube is crazy.
He went
Like,
crazy.
That's layers right there.
Yeah.
But good for him. But I agree with Luke because I feel like your flow carried the song. You know what I mean? So like your energy, your flow just kind of gave it a different tempo, different like feel to the song where he was just rapping. I'm a bar for bar rapper. Like I love hearing punchlines. I love hearing any kind of double entendres, anything like that. So I'm just catching all of them, enjoying it the whole time. And I think that's just a good blend. It's a good mix. You need somebody who could, have that slow down, listen to what I'm saying flow, and you need somebody who could up and down with the cadence and the flow at the same time. You guys balance each other out to make a really good song. Yeah, 100%. I liked it a lot, and I think that even if I think Stevie had the best bar, I just think your flow was a little bit better overall.
Steven.
So, Steven, you call him Stevie.
Well, that's my
They're
bad. My
homies.
bad. Yeah.
So I can't call him Stevie?
I mean, I wouldn't give someone a pet name that you don't
His
know.
rap name is
If you in the
Steven
chat-
Joseph.
Don't give someone a pet name if you don't know him.
Nah, Stevie, if you're in the chat, let me know. Is Stevie, because that's the case. Like, my name is not Kels. Everybody in the world calls
Call
me
you Kels,
Kels.
yeah.
Come on, bro. My bad, Stevie. I mean, Steven.
Sorry, Kelvin.
Steven Universe. Yeah, don't call me Kelvin. Please don't call me Kelvin. Anyway, dope track.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right, Dizzy, what do you think about that track?
No, yeah, that was a dope track. I like how the Steven complimented the track. And
Yeah.
I can't remember the bar he said, but I like how he tied it back into the Viber's Guide. I can't remember that. But he mentioned something like that. And I like when artists do that when they're featuring, whether they're like tying it back into the theme of the song or the theme of the project. So I thought that was dope. But I agree with that. Your first verse was great, but I really like your third verse. I thought you came so hard, more bar heavy, and I like how you play with like your voice as well. I think that's very dope because being that we're rappers. Most people can't really sing, and not you sang on your other song. Not to say that you can't sing, but it's important to do that to bring style to the song when we're rapping because we can only do so much with rapping. So I really like that you do that.
I appreciate that. I got that from Kendrick. To be honest, Kendrick, he does his. He's like a king with that. You don't like him? Kendrick's crazy when he plays with his voice.
That's the one thing I can agree he's very good at, and that's all I will give him.
Avery, I think you're really good at that though. Like, I think of like how you're rapping on your last album, like FTD and Stroke of Delanya. You change your inflections, your tone throughout both of those songs.
It's very important.
I definitely. That's what I'm saying. I definitely got that inspiration from Kendrick, man, because he's really good at like that. The way he,
but not everybody could do it like that to where it makes sense either. Right. Some people will try it, but it's not within the flow of the song and the cadence and all that stuff. So you're very smooth when you switch up like that.
I appreciate it, man.
And a lot of people lean on that, and that being like the main thing that makes them a unique rapper. And I like that you don't do that because there's so many more boxes you have to check, right? Not to start a debate, but to me, that's why J. Cole is leagues above Kendrick. You know what I mean?
I'm a big J. Cole fan. Leagues? I won't say leagues, but I think Cole is
so
better.
many boxes that need to be checked, and there's some things that some people just lean on too hard. You know what I mean? Cadence is one big box, and Kendrick got that. You could give Kendrick all of flow, you know what I mean? But when you talk about artistry and everything that has to do with rap, content matters, lyrics matter, flow matters, you know what I mean? Punchlines, metaphor matter. On top of that, having different cadences, different flows, you got to be able to check all of those boxes. And to me, some artists check them more than others. So
can J. Cole make a cohesive album though?
Absolutely, he has.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Whoa!
Did you listen to For Your Eyes Only?
Yeah, For Your Eyes Only is amazing.
Okay, one.
No, 2014.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on now.
I like poking the bear a little bit.
Yeah, come on.
I think Kendrick can make better albums than J. Cole. I agree that J. Cole can rap better. Kendrick makes way better projects.
What's rapping better though? What's rapping better?
I mean, just flow. J. Cole's flow is like perfect.
Yeah. J. Cole checks more of those boxes that have to do with rap. You come from an era of rap where you know that. That sounded like you're old. I didn't mean to.
No, he is old.
I didn't mean to do it like that though.
He's older than me.
Because I know I'm always making fun of you, but I didn't mean to do it like that. But you come from an era of rap where it's like if you just come out there and you just try to style the whole thing, then it's not going to translate to you being a great artist, right? One of the greatest things about Jay-Z is the way he puts albums together. Yeah. You know what I mean? He can tell a story from front to end of an album, and there's just so much more out there that I just think that people gas Kendrick up and he doesn't really do.
Right.
Dizzy, what do you feel about that? Because I don't agree with Kels.
I honestly feel opposite from you. I feel like if you're talking about the boxes, I feel like J. Cole is missing boxes. Not to take away from his artistry. He's a great artist. But if we're talking about boxes for when it comes to being an artist and putting together projects, I feel like Kendrick has that in the bag. He can create concepts of different projects and albums, and he does that. That's what he does.
I think that Good Kid, Mad City is better than anything J. Cole's done.
I love Cole. That's my guy. Good Kid, Mad City is better than anything J. Cole.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy to me though?
Good Kid, Mad City is one of the best hip hop albums of our generation.
Ever. Yeah.
So I'll give him that. But when we talk about rap, sorry.
No, it's good.
We talk about rap, though. When we talk about rap, though, J. Cole is miles above Kendrick, in my opinion.
Yeah. When you say Good Kid, Mad City, I'm like, that's dope, great. Sonically, that album does not sound great to me. Honestly, I don't think that his beat selection and the way he was rapping on some of those beats all translates very well, especially over time. But when you talk about boxes, again, I won't take concepts from Kendrick and I won't take flow and cadence from Kendrick. But if you try to tell me that Kendrick is lyrically a better rapper than J. Cole, I think you're crazy.
I think J. Cole is just 100%. More easily digestible.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? How can we give an artist say he's a great lyricist with no quotable lines? What's your favorite Kendrick line? What's your favorite Kendrick line?
He's white, so it's gonna
Yo,
be
I
A
don't know.
minor.
Dizzy, you got a favorite Kendrick line?
Me personally, no, I can't even name
Nobody
a favorite
does
J.
that.
Cole line because I don't really listen to
I got,
Yeah,
one.
see,
I
I
got
don't-
one, but
I don't memorize-
It's a CHH podcast, so I won't say it.
I don't
Yeah, yeah.
I
memorize.
got one of the coldest J. Cole
I don't memorize
lines of
lines.
all time.
That's
and
the problem.
It's probably like the element of it is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I listen to CHH way more than I listen to secular, but
Yeah.
it's not that like I don't listen to secular.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I think about
Worship
this
leader
too
listen
because
to secular.
hey man, hey, you need balance in life. You got to know what to stay away from. I feel you.
But Kendrick got quotables though. That
but
it's not.
honestly,
you put
that's
them on
my
the spot.
go-to.
You put them on the spot.
I put everybody on the spot though. When I'm sitting here talking to somebody and they like, yo, Kendrick's a way better lyricist, da da da. Cool. What's your favorite Kendrick line? If somebody asks me my favorite J. Cole line, I got 10 of them. If you ask me my favorite Cassidy line, he's a terrible artist, great rapper. You ask me my favorite Cassidy line, I got 10 of them in my pocket. People who listen to
I don't
that
recite
stuff.
lines like that though either. Like I love Outkast. I'm not gonna sit here and just recite a line if someone tells
And
me.
if you get
I'm
put
not-
on a
I'm
spot
not-
to say an Outcast
I'm
line,
not-
you're gonna go blank then
No,
too.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I have the argument, I have this J. Cole line like ready to go. It's like I could do it without cursing if y'all want to hear it.
Yeah, let's go.
He said the sky's the limit. But he says the sky's the limit. She hollering, God, you would have thought that God was in it, but it's just the guy that God invented. The best out. Foolish pride would make you not admit it. Well, if this ain't fire, why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Like the hate, that's a layered line. Like that's
So many.
That's deep, and that's only one. That's from Rise of
Right,
Sun
right.
from
Yeah.
like 2000.
But
what,
Kendrick doesn't have
15?
layered lines.
But yeah,
No,
Come on.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't.
songs from like.
I'm not saying he
born in
doesn't.
the
It was
80s.
just the line. He was asking if you knew a line.
Going
Right.
going
That's
back
my
to his
go-to
whole
line.
Super Bowl
Man.
performance. That Super Bowl performance was layered.
yes, yes, yes.
There's a lot of
Understand.
people that hated it because they didn't understand anything
Yeah.
about
But this is the thing. Kendrick will get on an interview and literally say, I don't know what those people are talking about. These people just broke this down and told it said this means this, that, and that, and I don't know what they're talking about. we create concepts for
Right,
Kendrick
right.
that don't exist.
Right.
It's
Okay,
true.
but doesn't that make him a better lyricist if people can come up with
Right.
concepts for things that he didn't even mean?
Absolutely
It makes
not.
sense
I
out of
think
it.
so.
And it makes sense out of
Absolutely
it.
not.
I think
You can make
so.
sense out of anything. Have you read the book or seen the movie The Number 23?
No.
Yeah.
You can
With Jim
make
Carrey?
you can make sense out of anything, but that whole entire movie is about somebody obsessing with the number 23, and it starts popping up
Sees it
everywhere in their
everywhere.
life. And you know what I mean? But
I
we
feel
do
you.
this with everyday things. You
I
can
feel
make
you.
you can make
That's
anything
fair.
make sense. So it doesn't make Kendrick better if Kendrick's sitting back here like, yeah, that's what I meant.
It's just like politics. If you feel a certain way, you could make this way sound right. If you don't feel that way, you can make this way sound right. So it's,
And I'm not a Kendrick hater. I'm not trying
Really?
to. I'm not.
You sound like
let us
it.
know in the
Yeah,
comments if you think he's a Kendrick
Me and
hater.
Quan have this conversation all the time. It's like you argue for LeBron so much, people think you hate Jordan, and you don't.
Right,
you
right.
don't. You just stand on business for the one that you really know doesn't get the love that they deserve, and then it sounds like you dislike the other
LeBron
one.
gets too much love. but-
That's right.
LeBron
bro.
doesn't get enough love.
Are you serious right now?
LeBron gets way too much love. LeBron
This
gets
kid's
way.
average
Jordan
son
would
has a contract in the NBA. What are you talking about? He doesn't
But
get love.
he should undisputably be the greatest of all time, and he's not. He
Who?
should LeBron.
He should
and he's
be.
not.
He's not.
He
won't be.
Oh my god, this is about to turn into a different type of debate.
No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move
okay,
on.
yeah,
We're
let's
gonna
move on. But that's what I'm saying.
Check us out on Unnamed Sports Show
Man,
Thursdays
what?
Thursdays
I need to
at
come
4
Thursday.
p.m.
I need
Check
to
it
come
out Thursdays
Thursday
at 4
to talk about
p.m.
that.
Talks.
Yeah, I
on
need to-
Unnamed Sports Show. Call in, Avery.
Yeah,
We'll have that
my
debate.
God, what are we talking about, man? All right, let's move on. Yeah, because Brown.
All right, moving on. Your next, what song are you performing next?
It's Peace Talk.
we still got
yeah,
a
we
few
still got a
more.
little bit. Yeah.
All right, let's get into Light Dreams featuring ASAP Jose.
Yeah, ASAP
Jose and Rose Hills.
Yeah. I just put them on because they did the backgrounds, and I just wanted to show love to every single person that was part of this project, man. So yeah, Jose, she sung a little background on the Dreams part, and then Rose, he'll sing it, and you'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Dope. Let's get into that right now. This is Off the Viber's Guide. Make sure you check it out right here. Speak Life.
You can take away my dreams. They trying to take away my dreams. You can take away my dreams. You can take away my dreams. You can take away my dreams. They try to take away my dreams. You can take away my dreams. They try to take away my dreams. You can take away my. I learned a lot from that cul-de-sac on Jout Street. Lived in Vegas, slugs was hanging and they packed heat. Northtown gangsters, they was slanging in that backseat. I was dreaming, man, I'm scheming how to not be stuck in these streets, cause options limited. I'm trying to escape. I was primitive but diligent to make it out safe. Seen the way the hood maneuver, didn't wanna partake. I thought that distancing myself would help me seal up my fate. Thank God for Kristen, she believed I needed that light. Went to see the crest, I seen the best, my spot just the right to help these people that's just roaming through the dark of the night. God laid it on my heart to push these positive vibes from the strip to the globe. I put my pain on display, turn them losses into lessons, had to walk by that faith. Kept my head down, trusted job, persistency pays. Now I'm standing as a beacon for the youth who afraid. It's for JoJo in that cage, he probably losing his glow. Gerard just lost his girl, he need that light on his soul. I've been carrying their dreams with every rhyme that I spoke. Igniting glimmers of that fire when they all feeling low. A luminary vessel, they all depending on me. A little light up in the dark can set the whole world free. So I shine through the struggle, let my family see. Cause even one spark of hope can make a doubt of you. You can take away my dreams. They try to take away my dreams.
Get this man some water. That sounds like it hurt. That hurt my throat listening to it.
You can take away my dreams. They try to take away my dreams. You can take away my dreams. They try to take away my dreams. You can take away my.
Yeah, man. So that's that.
Yeah, Light Dream right here. Speak Life. Did that part hurt your voice? Because it really did sound like it was painful.
That's what I'm saying. That's like Kendrick inspiration where he goes in like it's like a crying aspect to show emotion.
Yeah.
And I mean it didn't hurt, but like because I do that a lot. That's like that's kind of like I'm kind of like honed in on that, and you know it's just it's like singing.
Now when you do it in the studio, because this you stopped at me when I made music. Like in the studio, it was different. When I was on stage, especially if there's not good monitors, like my voice would be gone by the end of the show.
Yeah. Oh,
does that happen to you?
I sacrifice. Yeah, for sure. I would sacrifice because it alive doing those type of elements with the voice. It's so I feel like
because that can take you out pretty quick in a performance.
Yeah, that's why those songs should go way last. But that element of it, man, it brings emotion when you're on stage and people have their eyes on you and they're honed in on the performance. That for me, I like doing that. I love doing that because I feel like it brings people in and they can feel what I felt when I wrote the lyrics. You know what I mean?
All right, our last topic is a hot topic in the comments, so I'm going to get to some of the comments right now. Joe Seif said, it's okay to dislike something. Today's generation calls it hating. How do you guys feel about that? And then the journalist said, yeah, healthy debating has turned into modern day hating. I had a post today in my stories on Instagram. I commented on someone's thing because he said, I'm going to pull it up real quick because I don't remember exactly what it said.
Was it you hating on Ironheart?
No, I hate on that too.
This man does not like Ironheart, man.
What is that?
It's a Marvel show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to
All right, so he just put up a post, and it's on my timeline. I don't even really know who this guy is. I don't know how I follow him or anything. It said, tag an anointed, overlooked Christian artist that we should sign.
Oh, wow.
So you should sign somebody. I should tag an artist. So I'm going to tag Avery. I'm going to tag Dizzy Live because you should sign them. Who are you? Are you Def Jam? Are you...
Oh, yeah.
What label are you?
Oh, so he doesn't have a label.
For me to tag you to sign, right? It's in my stories.
I saw this.
So I just said it's 2025. No artist should sign.
Yeah.
Because I don't think an artist should sign to any label in 2025.
Yeah.
Right. Avery's proven a point that independent artists can do stuff on their own and make it, right?
Yeah.
Most artists are proving the point that you could do it on your own and make it.
Yeah.
Through social media, you have distribution now. You don't need a label to do anything. A label's not going to do anything for you that you can't do yourself in 2025. So he tags me in the post, puts my thing up. Love when people hate on the grind. Keep it coming.
Oh, wow.
So me being honest about something and experienced in this for a very long time. We've been doing this for a long time. Like I've been in the music industry for a very long time, been involved in it, been, doing shows about it for a long time. So that automatically became hating. And to me, that's really weird. Like, how's that hating if I'm just being honest? Like, I would not send any artist to a record label and be like, hey, you should, like a young artist I know, hey, you should sign to this man's record label.
Yeah.
Even a big label. I'm not sending someone to a big record label.
Yeah.
Unless we know exactly what they can do for that artist. But I know artists on big record labels that have either got shelved still in this era or just aren't really that happy. They're not able to make the music they want to make anymore, which they thought they could because that's what they said they could.
Right.
But in the contract, it doesn't really say that. So it's really not a thing. What do you guys think about that whole concept about artists wanting to sign? Because back in my day, like that was something like everybody
it's
wanted to get signed.
Completely dead.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There is no reason for anybody to sign to anybody that's not UMG or Sony or like big. If you sign to those labels, I feel like it's a benefit there, but you still shouldn't. But like anybody lower than that, why? Like you.
I think that a lot of labels are switching to be distributors. So it's more of distribution deals.
Yeah.
So then they can guarantee you're going to be on X amount of playlists, you're going to get on the radio, and that's more money in your pocket that way.
But
that's it though.
But
That's not a record label.
the crazy thing is, even if a label, like the crazy thing is with the big labels, they're reaching out to people who have motion. So
Right,
why on
right,
earth,
right,
if you have the motion, would you go to somebody else? I mean,
Because the label is not even looking at you if you don't have a presence on social media or anything like that.
So if you
I look at a mainstream group right now, the Clips. What the labels are doing for them are getting them interviews on every single major podcast, right? But that's a big group. That's Pharrell and Malice and Pusha T. As an independent artist, they're not going to do anything for you like that. A label might do that a little bit. But that's something like get on podcasts that are on your level and work your way up to where you get to that point.
Because even if just in a position that I'm in right now, if Sony picked me up and was like, hey, we're going to take it to the next level, and they put me on Breakfast Club. Yes, that would be so dope to be on Breakfast Club. But people be like, I don't care about this because I'm not popping in their eyes.
But you're paying to be on Breakfast Club, and you might not realize that as an artist. Like Joe Sykes said, the only thing a label can provide is a loan up front.
Yeah.
And you got to pay that back, and now you're not making money off music anymore.
Yeah.
So you're not selling 10,000 CDs to pay the label back. You have to go out there and do shows for 250 days out of the year to even pay back that loan that the label gave you.
Aren't most people making money off of streams right now though? That's where the money's at, right? Off of
Who
streams.
makes money off streams?
I mean, you can make money off of streams, but it's not like a gajillion dollars. But people are stable. Some people, but millions of streams are making stable money, $4,000, $5,000 a month.
I'd be curious because, like, outside of that, like, if we're talking distribution, album sales, and things like that, like, is the difference so substantial that you would want to give a chunk of what you're making to somebody else? I would really be curious to see the numbers.
Distribution could do that.
Yeah,
like if you put a track out and Nike likes it and it's on their next commercial and they run it like for 6 weeks. That's putting food on your table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sync distribution is different, and people are looking for stuff like that now.
Yeah, but people are monetizing the same thing off of TikTok now. You know what I mean?
True.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like everything's streaming. I don't remember the last time I bought a physical album. I will go buy a vinyl album before I go buy a physical copy of a CD. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like when we're talking major distribution, most thing is going to be like how much money can you make off of this streaming somewhere and getting people behind you streaming it. And I feel like if that's the case, there's literally no purpose of going to a label whatsoever.
Literally, that's
I did buy a CD
what's
recently.
getting you out there is content. So these labels and stuff, they need to start offering these artists like content packages because that's what's going to get you out there.
Yeah,
it's the content, not really. Yeah. I mean, of course, like you said, the sync licensing that's a lot better.
Yeah, but the whole point, the whole thing is now. I feel like musicians is what we're talking about with the Swifties and building that community, man. Like that community lives with you forever. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how many people know, but like I work with a dude named Hobson, and he's on the low right now. I don't even know where he's at, but I still work for his company, and he still gets like he's been gone for 2 years, and he built such a core community that they still pay like for merch, bro. They pay a lot of money for merch, so he's living off of just merchandise just because of that core following. So if you build a core following, man, you can live with this music for a long time, man. That's why you don't need a label, and you don't need anybody. Like you probably just need a management to help you, solidify everything that you need to be organized. But like I don't know, man. I feel like labels are in 2025. Like if somebody came to me and was talking about a label
Right.
that's not UMG, like I
Yeah.
feel like those are the only dudes that could change my life. And
Now,
even
have
then-
you had that happen where an independent label comes to you and tries to talk to you like that? And
Yeah,
what's
but
the conversation like?
It's like you can't. To be honest, and not trying to. Oh man, I don't want to say this. I
Say
don't want
it.
to say
Just
this.
go, just talk.
They can't do anything for me. I've literally done every single thing in this industry by myself, right? Like obviously,
And there's nothing wrong with saying that, Avery. Like you shouldn't be ashamed to say that.
Well, I
because
just wanna be like
but
a bragging, like,
that's not bragging
da, da, da.
though, because if the label can't do anything for you, don't act like they can.
Right.
And the label shouldn't act like they can.
Yeah.
If you have everything, if you already got, if the label has a studio and graphics and everything, and
do
you
that.
can't do that on your
do all
own,
that, yeah.
then okay, cool, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just pay for your own graphics, pay for your own studio time, do all that own stuff on your own. So, other artists need to hear that though, because some artists might think you're signed or have help
no.
behind the scenes.
Absolutely, it's me and my freaking Uber.
Yeah, it's good.
I Uber, I give my own money, but like, I mean, I've done everything under the sun, man. Like I've toured other countries because of myself and figured out how to do it and figured out how where to get this or how to talk to this or whatever. You could do literally everything that you want.
Yeah.
You don't need a label. It's about. I think in the state of music now, it's about how determined you are. Like we have YouTube where it could teach you every single thing that you
Everything.
need. Like, oh man, I want to tour.
Almost everything in the studio, video wise, is me learning off YouTube.
Yes, yes.
YouTube University.
YouTube University, literally, man.
But no, like really doing it by yourself is real. Like one of the artists that I heard that really did it on his own was Brent Faiyaz when he was coming up. He said that he went on his first tour by himself in a Sprinter van. He looked at his streams on like Spotify, found the cities that was most popping,
Yeah.
booked his own venue and just sold tickets that way and went on tour that way. And then of course now he's big now. He's
Smart.
probably
That's
signed.
dope.
But when I heard that, I was like, wow, I could do that.
Could do it. You could do it. And the thing is, the crazy thing is with anything in today's time, if with social media, I feel like anybody can pop. It just takes determination. Whatever you want to do in life, if you want to hoop, like you're not going to the league, but you could be a social media. what you say?
I put him on the screen.
If you want to hoop,
That's
put
what
the
it
camera on.
is. But if you want to hoop, you're not necessarily going to the league, but like social media has built like a creator league or something like that.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you're
And
nice,
it's
and
popping.
There's a whole bunch of leagues.
you
Yeah.
gotta follow.
You go
and-
overseas if you need
Yeah,
to.
like it's crazy. Like it's crazy what you can do with a Taylor Swifties or with a Beehive or Beehive, whatever. It's crazy what you can do with the power of.
But we
influence.
talk about it like there's like fame is not what it used to be in the 80s, right? If you were famous, everyone knew who you were.
Yeah.
Now you could be famous and have 2 million followers and still no one, like none of us would even know who you
Yeah.
are.
100%.
Back in the day, it wasn't like that. But now we live in a world where everything's creators and stuff like that, where you could be known, you could make money without being known by everyone and followed around by everyone in a mall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson couldn't go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's why people were passing out because they didn't have the option to see him online.
Yeah.
Like everybody's so easily accessible. You can
And
just
would
click
he
on
have
somebody's
been as
story.
popular if there was social media? Mm-hmm. Would it have been that God type of feel the people got? Luke, what do you think?
I think I don't know, because I still think there's people like that. Like if Britney Spears goes in, even though she's crazy, she's
Yeah.
out of her mind. If she goes in public, there's mobs of people that just follow her everywhere. Justin Bieber, same thing.
Yeah.
You saw that a couple weeks ago.
But with that,
It's not talking to you. I'm standing on business.
but would it be that mystique that that someone like Michael Jackson and Prince had? Because they had a mystique because they weren't always out there.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean it's not even. It's. I don't think it's like that anymore. To be honest, like you see it with. You see it with who's. I guess who. There's nobody that's the biggest person.
I mean, we saw that a little bit with Astro World with Travis Scott when all those people tried to fit into a little area and they were
People paying $1,500 to take pictures with Chris Brown. So I mean, like
that's
$1,500
wild.
at his
Yeah,
meet and
meet and
greets
greets.
for one photo.
Okay.
At his meet and greets.
We're
for
still in.
Brown.
I guess we're
Yeah,
still
there's
in.
still
it.
some
I
stuff.
guess
There's
we're
still
still
some
in it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we are still in it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
guess what? They're getting those pictures just to post them online.
Right.
That's
Right.
true.
So,
That's true.
You know,
a lot. You're right. A lot of people are doing stuff just for online. Like, look what I did. Look what I'm doing. Like, they don't even care to go to the concert they went to. They just want to say they went.
I do think though, in today's time, there will be no one will get that Michael Jackson treatment. Like maybe you will still fan out,
Yeah.
but you won't be on like passing out. I don't think it'll be like that
They were
because we are so we are everybody's so accessible. So everybody's online. They don't want to be forgotten. So they're always online. So it's not like
even with artists, right? Like you got to put music out all the time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, artists could take 2 or 3 years or 4 years before they put out another album.
You don't have to. You don't have to. John Bellion didn't release music for 7 years, and he's created more of a following doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to.
I think some people can, but I think the majority of people, you have to stay relevant or people are going to forget who you were.
But that goes back to the cult following, the core community. That core community will miss you if you don't have that core community and you just.
If you're someone like
Frank
Beyonce,
Ocean.
you could do that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he has a core community.
Frank opened up an Instagram. Oh, the album's coming.
That's
Like
true.
they're so over Frank. Like he hasn't dropped an album.
But for artists like myself and other independent artists,
And Luke.
we need to build that fan base. So yes, music is important to keep it flowing and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We can't take a year off. You know what I mean?
I do believe that the artists are partly to blame, and to kind of bring it back to Quan's point, it's like it's so like they feel more accessible than they did in the past, and because they feel more accessible, I think that there was a point in time where a girl could be a groupie to a rock band and nobody would ever know, but she would be like, oh my God, I can't believe I got that, right? But now it's almost like people are getting their business put out online. People was like, oh my God, I did this with this artist, I did that with this artist. Like they're
like
taking
the pictures laying next to them, right?
You know,
it
feels like the artists are so accessible that it's not as big of a deal. But I do still think that for those artists that really do keep to themselves and really do kind of just like, okay, you only see me on social media, when you do see them in public, there's still that shock factor and that, oh my God, I'm in front of a real celebrity.
And it's a lot easier to be to meet celebrities because there's so many more famous people
100%.
with social media and online presence.
Yeah.
So, all right, back to the album, Avery, Enemies of Light. It's an interlude.
Oh, it's an interlude for the people.
So I'm gonna have you go up there, and then we're gonna do that song live. So this is Avery Harden off the Viber's Guide. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, please get it. We're playing everything tonight, so we have a few more tracks to play. 10 tracks total, a lot of interludes. So I think you said 7 songs total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interlude is a song too.
I don't think it counts as a song.
Luke is harsh, man.
I know, man. Harsh.
If that comes
that right now,
if that comes on my playlist, I'm skipping it.
Fair. That's fair, man.
Yo, Aria, are you gonna send some help? Like, where the Avengers at? Yo, you really think I'm ready?
I believe you are. The guide holds the antidote. With great power comes great.
Setting up the song, man. Setting up the song. That's all it is. Setting up the song.
I like it.
All right, man. Check me out. Here we go. If you could turn it up a little bit, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Man, I stand for peace, but I'm never quiet. Love all of my people, I promise I never hide it. Trying to keep us divided, everybody lying. All of this hate, they spewing, fueling all of that violence. And MAGA is a cult, politics are a joke. Just for that line, these stupid people, let's say I'm woke. But I'm wide awake, if anybody wants smoke. Keep pandering to simple-minded people till they croak. I give it up to God, but homie, where he at? Palestine and Israel, missiles on full attack. While world leaders smirking with they wallets getting fat. And innocent babies' bodies is blown up off the map. I'm just frustrated cause these politicians winning, putting villains out of victims. I hate the system. Saying you love God, but hate his people, you wicked. It really takes me off. These people claiming they're Christian. Now what would God do? Hey, what would God do? Look at their hearts, not the party. I say, hey, what would God do? I said, what would God do? Yeah, hating your blood, karma gon' find you. Okay, now what would God do? Hey, what would God do? Hey, look at their hearts, not the party. Okay, I say, hey, what would God do? Hey, what would God do? Hating your blood, karma gon' find you. I just want peace, all in the Middle East. We gotta get along, we need these bombs to cease. Why do people hate me? Cause my melanin peaks. Like I chose this skin God is given to me. I believe hate is taught, you conditioned to feel that way. You were not born to be divisive, man, you learn that trait. It's concerning how that cycle just continues today. Poison in your veins, I pray we can't break them chains. People owning other people seems bizarre to me. Slavery and genocide, all these bombs that breach. If we really want change, we gotta calmly seek peace and plant seeds and let the harm decrease. Humans are flawed, and I can't blame God. We were given free will. The way we use it is odd. The way we use it is odd. Listen, we inherited that. Say what would God do? Hey, what would y'all do? Look at that heart's not the party you're tied to. Hey, what would God do? Hey, what would y'all do? Hate in your blood, karma gon' find you. I said, hey, what would God do? Hey, what would y'all do? Look at their hearts, not the party you're tied to. I said, what would God do? Hey, what would y'all do? Hey, karma gon' find you. Hey. My bad on that last man. I couldn't hear the music no more.
Oh, it's all good. My bad.
Messed up on that last part, man. I couldn't hear the music no more, man.
Did the music go out?
No, the music gets lower on that part, so
I feel you.
I couldn't follow the.
And the sound man hit something and messed up everything, so we had to fire him.
Exploded my eardrums.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
My bad, Luke.
That's peace
Supposed
talk.
to be on
right there,
vacation from all that, huh?
Right.
That's peace talk. Right
And you
there,
guys were talking about singing and rapping earlier, and Josiah did mention Luke can sing and rap really well.
Give us a taste.
I'm all right.
Give us
I
a
can do
sample.
some
You
stuff.
want something, bruh?
Are you going to put out any more music, though, Luke?
I need to. I hate the pressure. So people know that I can do it. And so then it's like, and my last album that I put out, it was one of those where I'm like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I would still go back and listen to it. I still tell people about it. Like, but now it's like, oh, Luke, when are you going to do that again? Oh, I hate that. I don't, and you know, I'm a musician who works at a church, so I get to play music every day anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, back then it was like a creative outlet, and this is just like coming out of me naturally. For me to actually have to like grind and like go back to that place to like try to draw something out, I can't get there.
What about like a single or EP? You don't want Avery to say that it's too short, huh? If you make an EP,
That's
No,
exactly
I
what
don't care. I don't care.
Your lines are
Three song EP, bro.
Avery's like, I heard that line before, bro. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you recycled that. So, I mean, I lead my team at the church, and so there's a chance we'll do like some worship songs together, but stuff that's like actually me, I don't know, man.
Should we take a vote and see who wants Luke to make more music? Even a single, though. A single and a video. That keeps people satisfied for a little bit.
I'm with it, man. Come on, man. I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll see. I hate the pressure. I don't know how to deal with the.
It's no pressure though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's only pressure if you make.
Yeah, there's no pressure. Like, what's the pressure?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's made up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's
I
in
mean,
my head about it.
you know,
You're making
the big thing that I go for in life is like, man, if you want something, just go get it, man. Like we live this life. We have purpose, right?
Yeah.
So like we were put on this earth to do something, right?
Yeah.
And once you figure that out, do it. There's no other like you just roaming the earth, not you know what I mean, just kind of doing
fulfill your purpose.
Yeah. hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, for me, let me do one more last thing. Because I feel like me, man, like this is what I'm supposed to do. I feel like this is what I was put on this earth to do, is make music. I can't sit at no McDonald's or In-N-Out trying to make burgers. Like, that's not what I was meant to do in life.
But like he's saying, he still makes music, so it's
I
not
still
like...
make music.
but-
I feel like I am on earth to make music.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of just like doing the easy
it's a
way.
different
It's the
way.
easy way.
I see.
You know,
No
disrespect to anybody out there flipping
so
burgers.
he's admitting that it's the easy way to do it.
No disrespect if you work at McDonald's. Avery didn't mean anything by that.
I didn't know, man.
You're still, hey man, God loves you and you're fulfilling your purpose as well.
But AI is taking your job.
I said, find something that you love to do, man, and then do it. But yeah, I mean, if you're doing it, you're doing it. That's it.
I think that I hit a wall creatively though. Like, man. So up until 2016 is when I dropped my last thing.
Yeah.
My last album.
Dang.
Before that though, I was
Yeah,
putting
don't come
out
back.
something
That's too
all
long.
the time. So I have like a rock album. I have like a folk album. I have some worship stuff. I've got some emo stuff. I've got this hip hop thing.
Did you make a folk album because of folklore from Taylor Swift?
No,
Taylor Swift.
no.
He is a Swiftie.
It was
Swiftie.
my Bon Iver.
called
It was
it.
my Bon Iver like era.
No one knows who that is.
Bon Iver.
Not in this room.
It was just like a folky vibes.
Sounds very white.
I think
It's
I
very
heard it. I
white.
think I
Justin
heard that person
Vernon.
before.
You've heard of Bon
He's a
Iver?
thing. Bon Iver.
It's called Bon.
Bon Iver.
But yeah,
It looks
I've
like
heard-
Bon
I've
Iver.
heard
Yeah.
about
Bon
it.
Jovi?
I've heard Bon Iver.
But it's
Bon
like
Jovi.
really chilled out, like acoustic
Yeah,
stuff.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, so I was in like a mode where I could just do whatever, and then like I moved to Vegas, and like I feel just writer's block or something. And I've written a couple songs here and there. It's just not the same. It's not the same.
I feel that.
Sorry, I didn't mean. This is about Avery. Avery's the man of the hour. We're talking about him.
Yeah, man. We can talk about.
Yeah.
Avery's a
Talk
humble
about
guy.
Luke.
He shared
Talk about Luke.
the stage.
Yeah, talk about Luke.
That last song was dope. I like it.
Thank you, man.
Oh yeah,
This
we
is
did.
really
Yeah, the
did.
song was dope.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. It's the climate that we're in with the whole political wave, man. It's just kind of like, you know, I was a big believer of
Kamala Harris.
I was a big believer of I don't care about government,
Yeah.
and not to get political, but it is what it is. I didn't realize what was going on. I was naive, right? So everything started happening, and wars are starting, and you know, F ICE. Sorry guys, F ICE. But like, you know what I mean? Like things like that are happening, and I'm like, why? You know what I mean? So I felt it's my need, it's my duty to talk about it, and
Yeah.
this is how I feel. I mean,
It's your right to talk about it.
yeah,
too.
that's my
Give your opinions on it.
That's my joint peace talk, man, and just talking about, you know, people. You know, I'm already getting it on YouTube and TikTok.
I was just about
The
to
MAGA
say.
guys, the MAGA guys that coming for me, which is
took some
perfect for me.
shots.
That's what I want. That's what I
Right.
want. That's what I was
I mean,
talking to.
anybody commenting, good or bad, is helping with the algorithm.
Yes,
Yeah, so
absolutely,
it works.
absolutely. So yeah, they're coming for me, Brent. So yeah, we're gonna keep it coming though, because
You'll be all right.
I think that's another Swifties. Those are Swifties right there.
Oh yeah,
not
it's
Swifties,
true. It's
but
true.
they are
Yeah,
Swiftie
it's
like.
another.
Yeah.
It's another cult
cult following.
following.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks back though, and I think that the important thing is that where's your focus going, and I think this album is a testament to that. I think literally we came to the conclusion that the most important thing is focusing on what we can contribute through God to the world, right?
Yes.
And right now you're acknowledging all these things happening, which is so dope. I mean, shots fired, people are gonna have to be mad, but the goal of you acknowledging that is realigning everybody with what we should be focusing
Yes,
on,
yes.
which is a positivity, and
Absolutely.
I think that that's very, very dope, and I think it's like very forward thinking, because we're in a time where nobody's thinking about that. We're in a time where we panic about everything that's going on in the world, and we don't stop and just be like, okay, what do I have to be grateful for? How can I contribute to the positivity around me? So I think that's dope.
Yeah, I feel like one really important thing that, because I didn't finish the last verse, I said, we talk about the hate of people.
You want to finish the verse at the table?
The last thing I said was, you inherited animosity that's staying on your blood. You could break the generational curse and lead with love. That's what I really wanted to say at the end. That's the last part of the song, and it's very important, man. Like it's like all of that division. That's hate, man. Like you can't, like God loves. Like so you know. Sorry, F ICE, that MAGA thing that like that they're spewing hate. Like you even if you hate, like even if you hate the party.
But you saying F something, isn't that spewing hate?
No. I mean,
How's it not though?
It's not spewing hate.
Because here's the thing: people got a side,
No,
right?
no, it's not.
No,
It's
listen,
not. It's not the human.
Let me
It's not
talk.
the
Let me
human.
talk. Let me
It's
talk.
the
Let me talk.
idea.
Let me talk.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
People pick a side, right?
Yeah.
They think their side's right. They think their side's right. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. I went to film at the No Kings protest. I didn't go there with an agenda or a side. I'm just documenting it. There was a lot of hate. There was a lot of hateful things being said. If someone had a MAGA hat on, they were almost getting jumped. That's not showing love on that side either, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, we should be able to give opinions and have our beliefs without it being like, well, you're a hate. Like we talked about earlier. If I don't agree with what you are saying, I'm a hater, right? If you don't agree with what I believe or say,
Yeah.
I'm a hater, or that's hateful, or I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
It's not right on either side to do that.
Yeah.
We should be able to have different opinions politically,
No, that's-
which has happened throughout our country's history.
Yeah.
People and throughout the world's history,
Yeah.
people disagree on stuff.
Yeah.
It's how you handle that makes it hateful or showing love or not.
Yeah.
Showing love is being able to love someone that disagrees with you,
Yes.
not being able to love people that agree with you.
Yes.
That's easy.
Yeah, and let me apologize.
You don't have to apologize. If you don't like ice, you don't like ice.
No. It's because
It cools off my drink,
It
so.
is a thing of like maybe that is spewed as hate. It's not spewed as hate. It's spewed as dislike to that system. Dislike to
Right,
that system.
he's more saying it's wrong.
Yeah,
He's not-
I'm not. Because I love the people. I love.
But not
I
everyone thinks it's wrong, right?
Yo, people gonna be pissed at me. I love Trump. He's a human being. God put him on this earth. I love everybody. I don't hate a person. You know what I'm saying? I dislike what they do. I dislike what they're doing. So yeah, F-ice is a strong term. I dislike it. Sorry, because he was coming at me right now, and
I wasn't coming at you.
I'm over here like peace, love, positivity.
I'm not coming at you though.
Let me check my message.
Peace, love, positivity, F-ice.
Yeah. About that. But the whole point of that song is I've never talked about I've never talked about my political views, and this is how I feel. Yeah. It's not on either side. It's on the side of like, love, and I feel like one of the sides is spewing a lot more hate than another side. And I'm not saying the other side is not, because you're right. Yeah. Those other things are those other.
We live in a hateful world,
yeah.
And that's why us as Christians need to quit taking sides so hard. Right? Like we go so hard for one side or another. We get caught up in the worldly ways, right? Like, what are worldly ways? It's what's the world is focused on that's taking focus off Christ.
Yeah.
And we get caught up in that a lot with politics. We've seen that the last 20 years. Anytime you're a political side, these Christians over here say you can't be a Christian if you vote for them. Mm-hmm. These Christians over here, you can't be a Christian if you vote for them. And they pick what things aren't Christ-like in their in a candidate's beliefs or what they're saying or whatever, and it develops hate.
Yeah.
And so how do we separate from that? We need to be above both sides.
Yeah.
We need to be above all of that. So,
that's true.
Kels, what do you think?
You just quoted Bone Thugs. Living in a hateful world. Oh, anyway. So just to play devil's advocate, which I don't normally advocate for the devil. But let's see, play on words there. Okay. But yeah, just honestly, it's interesting because I'm hearing both of you talk and I'm like right in the middle. I'm like, man, that's so true, right? We don't ever think about the fact that like every person that works for ICE isn't hateful and racist, right? We don't think about that. There's some guys that are just doing their job, trying to get a paycheck, doing what they're told, and they think that they're following the law correctly, and they're just getting dragged into the mix too.
And some of them are.
Right? But then on the opposite side of that, those people who take it so far, and you can see that they're lacking like the humanity aspect. Mm-hmm. And so many people are so quick to stand on the fact that it's like, nah, this is the dehumanizing aspect makes me hate the other side, right? So to Quan's point, it's almost like, how do we find the balance in between the message that we're supposed to give to people on both of those sides?
And we do that with police in general, right? Like some cops do some stupid stuff and overstep their authority.
Yeah.
And we blame all cops for that, which all cops aren't like that.
Yeah.
So
it's really hard because like when you jump on any post or any comment, like instantly it's just like attacking the victims. You know what I mean? So automatically we put a defense wall up, especially when you're related. Like as a black man, it's almost like I'm being conditioned to be like, man, am I in danger when it comes to cops? But I have friends that are cops. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to play both sides realistically and really be like, how do I find the balance in between this and get people to see both sides of this to get to a better place?
And that's why it's important as a Christian to look at things through a Christ-centered lens, because the Bible wasn't created for the American culture, right? But we use it like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we just have to go above, like I said, above all that stuff and see things through a Christ-centered lens.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that if you're scrolling on social media first to see all this stuff first thing in the morning instead of really getting in your word. Like the Bible says, renew your mind, put on the full armor. Like it says that for a reason. It says we're supposed to live that way for a reason, to be able to handle these things and see those things in a different light, and know how to handle people dealing with that stuff on both sides. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Any thoughts on that, Luke?
No, I was actually I wanted to talk about his performance for a second.
Okay.
While you were performing, it made me think of like your breath support while you're rapping is great, is impeccable. You're not like out of breath while you're going.
Thanks.
Like you get some of these things. So I think that I noticed it because you're not rapping with your vocal tracks in, a lot of people do that right now because like they don't have the stamina to keep on rapping, so they take a breath and then they still have somebody rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of lame, but that's kind of what you hear nowadays because you get the guys that just have the studio in their bedroom. Then they're just used to only just doing that, and so then it comes time to be in front of people, and they don't know what they need to do in order to make that happen. Right? It's two different things, and I think you got both things on lock. You know what you're doing.
Oh, thanks, man. I mean, honestly, to be honest, I think performing is my Like that's my bread and butter. And all honesty, like I do like recording. I like music, making music, but performing is where I like feel the most blissful, right? Like, so when
Blissful.
I'm on,
Wow. That's a good word. That's a good word.
so I feel that's
I feel
how
like Christmas right now. I don't know.
I feel like that. When we talk about doing what you're supposed to do on Earth, that is it right there. Like anytime I step off stage or you know what I mean, that's the one. So I definitely practice as much as I can. I messed up right there, and I'm kicking myself in the butt because I couldn't hit her music. But that's where I live. That's my thing. So I appreciate that, man.
Have you guys
And
seen
that's our
that?
fault. We don't have like the studio set up for live performances. Totally, like we don't have monitors up there. We have to turn this Yamaha speaker around and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
it's all good. It's all good.
Have you guys seen that viral video? Again, like you guys are gonna clown me because of who it is, but Miley Cyrus practices
I thought you were gonna
singing
say
her
Ice.
songs while she's running on a treadmill. Have you guys seen this?
Oh yeah.
It's
No, that's
amazing.
dope.
That's
That's
so
amazing.
cool. That's so
But
dope.
that's
you know
like,
what? I used to do that too at the gym. I put on my songs and rap over my.
there you go. Yeah, because
my
that's
just the beat, not even the
Right.
performance.
now, were you
track.
going
Right.
full volume on it or just?
Oh wait, full volume.
Well, as far as
no,
like,
no,
like
I'm
how
just
you
rapping
would,
to myself.
yeah.
Because it's a little different. Because being on, I think what you're saying, like she's really
She's
singing,
really
like,
going
out loud,
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
diaphragm, like us.
Yeah, so
spewing.
you're
Okay.
practicing breath support, you're practicing like that
That's
while
a good
you're
idea.
like moving around and dancing.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like
Yeah,
that's training
That's
to
tough,
like the
yeah.
utmost,
That's
right?
tough. That's tough because even me, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm doing a actual performance, I'm a little chubby, so
Yeah,
I get out of rep. So if I did that, I'd probably be
Yeah.
way better performer. Because man, the stamina on stage.
But
is
you do work
different.
out still, so it does help, right? Like you notice the difference between when you actually are in the gym, let's say 2 or 3 days a week, compared to not being in the gym at all, right?
For sure, yeah,
When you're on stage, yeah.
for sure. But yeah, that stage is different, dude. And it's different too because they're singing. Like we're rapping, like we're kind of, it's a talent, but it's like they
have hit notes.
yeah. Like I see Beyonce and I like she's going everything. Chris Brown,
Chris
like,
Brown's
dude,
crazy.
like it's like crazy.
Yeah,
like
bro,
they're
dude,
moving,
whole
grooving,
choreography.
and singing like falsetto.
And
Like,
people don't understand
different.
how much work they put into being able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're on tour, like you're doing that night after night.
Right.
G Bless said I told Avery to do that. What did he tell you to do? To get on the treadmill and
treadmill
rap?
and rap,
Okay.
yeah. But I did not listen to him. I'm sorry, G.
Dang, G.
He definitely told me to do that, but but I go to the gym and I hoop. What I do is I hoop and I lift, and I hate running on the cardio thing. So I cardio is my basketball.
Yeah.
My basketball is my cardio.
I want to get into some more of these comments. Luke is highly underrated. Joe Seif.
Yes, sir.
Cope spitting facts.
Luke's
Joe
Luke's
Seif.
my guy though. Luke's dope.
Soup the Chemist, man, your cast looks so good. Soup is on a lot. He's never said that before about our cast. When it's all guys. So, Dizzy, thank you for making us look good.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
What did you think about that song and that performance from Avery? And what do you think about Ice? You don't have to tell us.
The performance was great. I'm actually glad that you mentioned that because I was actually going to mention that about you having the performance tracks because a lot of artists don't perform with their performance tracks. So I think it was really dope. I like the message about the song, talking about times, being able to put together what's going on now into a song is dope because you can get on a song and just talk about anything, but to bring real world problems into a song and have it actually make sense is dope.
Yeah.
That's real lyricism.
And G Bless wanted all of us to say hi to him. So his name's Gary Ward. So everyone, we're going to go around the room and one by one say hi to Gary Ward. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Gary.
Gary, I miss you, brother.
Well, what up, G?
G, come out here, man. You live up the street in Arizona now, so you can come out here.
Definitely can
I'm telling
come
people where
through,
you
yeah.
live, but you live in Arizona now.
Quick little 4-hour drive, bro.
Yeah, come out here, bro.
It might be 6.
Come out here.
Might be 6. Oh, he's in that part of Arizona. Okay.
Freestyle King.
I
We
actually
can just
don't know
get
where
him on here and
I actually don't know
freestyle.
where he is at in Phoenix though.
I'll freestyle with you, brother. If you come out here and rap, I'll rap with you because
We need to have another freestyle session because we used to do freestyle sessions a lot, but no one freestyles anymore.
I still think G,
Luke, can you freestyle?
I can't freestyle. No.
Do you try?
You guys saw how I just overthought all of that in that really small. There's no way I can freestyle ever.
But I feel like in a freestyle setting, you just try. You don't have to be super dope. That's
100%.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like G's still one of the best freestyle. rappers
he's
I've
dope.
ever-
He's dope.
in my life.
Yeah.
In my life,
Yeah.
dog. Because
he can go. He can just keep
he keep going.
going.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That's a crazy skill to have.
Are you wearing a katana?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, if you unsheath it too, it says Cope on it. So
That's dope.
sick.
Yeah, that's dope.
I ordered a
Coke,
katana,
my-
so
my
I was
music
watching. I was
Your
watching.
mother's.
my mother.
His
my
mother's
mother's
name.
Yes, my mother's name is Cope. She goes by Cope does damage. No, Cope's my music
I was
name.
watching
Okay.
Kill Bill, and you know when you're watching something late at night, then you go on Amazon, you buy a katana.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Never did that, but okay.
I like how we all
No, I
disagree.
bought,
We was like,
I bought a katana. It
You
said
know,
it
like
was-
normal people buy
Exactly, you know what I'm
katanas.
saying? It said it was gonna be delivered on Thursday, so I'm waiting for it. And then Amazon canceled it. Say they were out of stock. I'm like, how you
Yeah,
not
that's
know
messed
you were
up.
out of stock before it's supposed to be the day of delivery?
It was on that Amazon truck, and somebody was like, "This got to be a katana." I'm taking it.
Taking it. Cold world. Imagine.
messed up.
Yeah,
So
cold
messed
world.
Crazy.
So I didn't get my katana, and I didn't need it. So I'm like, thank you, Amazon. You saved me from having a katana behind me
They
tonight.
gave you your money back?
It would have been, oh yeah, it would have been right here tonight. It would have been right,
Right over
instead
Speak
of
Life.
Speak Life. It would have been a katana, and if anyone tries to break in, they
Get their hand chopped off.
would get the katana.
Yeah.
But it was like the actual one that she gets on Kill Bill.
Oh, dope.
Everything looked really dope.
Yeah.
That's crazy
But
that
I
they
don't know.
sell that. Like it's sharp. That's like a real deal Holyfield one.
If it's not sharp, you can sharpen it.
You can sharpen it.
It's a sword. But that's sick. I want one.
Appreciate
Give
it.
me one for my birthday, October 2nd.
You got you.
All right, thanks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into we have a couple more songs left.
Yeah. So this is the.
So we got an interlude and then the next song. So let's play this
Should I talk
interlude.
about this one?
Remedy
Should I talk about
featuring Torian. Talk about it.
Yeah. So.
Hey, quit talking over me.
Luke. Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad.
What?
Luke, this is for you, man. You heard the project already,
I
but
did.
this interlude is a song.
Okay.
This is a song, man. This is a ballad, man. So shout out to my homegirl
Ballad.
Torian, man. She killed it. I just needed somebody to sing on it, and this is my like jump back into like you fall off the wagon and like you like what do we really need in life? And this is the song where I was like, man, like God is that sinner. That's the sinner. And so to just backtrack for everybody that's watching. We went from the enemies of light, which is an interlude that said what's going on, why is everything happening, and my AI says that the enemies of light are here. You need to protect it. And then the peace talk was like, all right, let me get the people and like tell them about this peace, love, and positivity. And now because we got them together, we telling them what the remedy is. And this is the song. So
All right, let's play that right now. Remedy interlude, and then you're gonna perform Rowdy, correct? Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
Play that
that's
right
my joint
now.
right there, man.
Viber's Guide, Avery Harden. Here we go.
I know the remedy. Something to set you free. Hope that you're hearing me. Life is so hard, it will probably drain all your energy. I know the remedy. God is the remedy. Pray to God if you are feeling weak. Pray to God. You know the enemy. Pray to God. Hope you are hearing me. Pray to God.
In the spark in the storm, the calm in the fight. God called on the kid. He made me that light, so I glow for the broken. I shine for the weak. A voice for the voiceless. The hope that they seek. Find a remedy in this sick world for sure. I don't run from the dark. I embrace the war. So close to the sun, we could burn the core. And he's sitting right there. Just open the door.
That needed to be longer.
Yeah.
That needed
That should
to
have
be
been a
longer.
song.
If you make a deluxe, you gotta extend that for real.
Oh, man.
I was waiting for you to go in.
Yeah, that you could
I
you could have did a lot,
appreciate it.
but you could have did a
I
lot
do.
with that song. I just didn't like how
No comment.
I didn't like how your vocals were not, they didn't match the level of hers, because hers was like everywhere, and then
Yeah.
yours came in, you're like way down here.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how I set it up to be. I mean, I wanted it to
But
be.
just
on
volume-wise,
on
your vocals need to be
on
up
the
more.
low end of it. Just so she's the main voice of the track.
Yeah, but just the mix of it, your voice needed to come in louder. Because we're hearing her super loud, and then when you come in, you legit probably have to turn up the volume to really hear at that same level.
Yeah, it's not like y'all were repping at the same time either. Like she was fading out, you coming in, but it did. I was like, oh, what did he just say? And then you came in there. But tone was great. Love the low tone, but volume wise, I hear what
I got you.
But that definitely could have been a full song.
Like it.
So deluxe version.
No comment. Everybody said everything
Good
I
luck.
was gonna say.
Luke said, you're not going to call me a hater. Dope.
All right, so we're gonna get into the last show track that he's gonna do. It's called Rowdy. Do the song and then talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go,
This one
Abe.
is turned up right here, man. So if you are at home and you got it on your speakers, you probably want to like turn it up a little bit. This is gonna go crazy at shows. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all.
Let's go.
Here we go. This is Rowdy, Avery Harden, right here, Speak Life.
Yeah. Okay. Matter of fact, my bad. I'm just gonna put these on. I don't want to miss a step again. Here we go. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pedal to the floor, all gas like an Audi. They think I'm sick forever ill, Dr. Fauci. Made it out that fire. Okay, this is the part where I tell y'all get okay now. Chill. Okay now. Chill. Okay now. Okay now. Listen. I resemble Tony Stark, I lost my heart, I had to build it back. Went and found my purpose, now I'm sparking how that arc react. Think I'm John Wick, cause every beat gon' catch a body bag. Just to share my life with these people, ain't no lollygag. Tryna push peace, love, and hope to the masses. What the hell about to turn my pain into passion? How to kill my pride to chase my dreams, they was class. The evidence is proven, ain't no time to be stagnant. Hey, yeah, I told y'all get round. Yeah, I told y'all get round. Yeah, I told y'all get round. Hold up, whoa. Getting rowdy if you went and found out like what input positive, on positive. The vibe is out here bounded with negativity. My only option, get no oxygen. Trickling this goody energy, man, it's just us. Tryna push peace, love, and hope to the masses. Went the hell and back to turn my pain into passion. Had to kill my pride to chase my dreams, they was classy. The evidence is proving that it's time to be stagnant. Ay, get rowdy, I told y'all get rowdy, huh? Get rowdy, I told y'all get rowdy, huh? Man, I told y'all get rowdy, huh? Get rowdy, I told y'all get hey, get rowdy, I told y'all get rowdy. Man, I told y'all get rowdy. Hey, get rowdy, man, I need y'all get rowdy. Man, I told y'all get rowdy. Pedal to the floor, all gas like an Audi. They think I'm sick forever ill, Dr. Fauci. Made it out that fire, how could you ever doubt me? This is the part where I tell y'all get pedal to the floor, all gas like an Audi. They think I'm sick forever ill, Dr. Fauci. Made it out that fire, how could you ever doubt me? This is the part where I tell y'all get round. Hey, get round. Okay, I told y'all get round. Get round. Man, I told y'all get round. Get round. Man, I need y'all get round. Yeah, get round. Man, I told y'all get rowdy. Hey.
Yo, that is Avery Harden with Rowdy right here on Speak Life. Really dope track.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. That's definitely a show track.
Fine for
the
sure.
the,
For
the
sure.
performance track just sounded muffled. I don't know if there was too much compression on it or
Could be, man.
I don't know.
It
just wasn't hit. It just wasn't hitting the way I feel like it needed to.
Doesn't like the middle of that song goes lo-fi though a little bit, right?
Yeah. I think I couldn't hear it again, but it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah.
man. It's all right, man. You know, we did it. We did it. Y'all get the gist, man. Go get the album, bro. Go get the album, man. Y'all
Yeah,
get
I
the gist.
definitely got to listen to this like
Cohesively.
cohesively.
Yeah, yeah.
But that song, I would jump
Yeah,
on
that's
my
crazy.
feet. For
That
that.
joint is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that joint's turned up, man. That joint's turned up, man.
Yeah, that's definitely a show track right there.
But yeah, man. So
Even the comments, Joe Seif said this is going to go bonkers live. G Bless said that this is my joint. So, yeah, people feeling that one.
yeah, man. That joint is fun, man. Honestly, I just made that to like, cause that's what I do at shows. I open a lot for acts, and like I gotta get I'm the guy that gets the people riled up.
Yeah.
So
You get them rowdy.
Yeah. Exactly. Get rowdy.
You're right.
I told y'all, man. I need y'all. I want y'all. That's what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I will
No,
say,
good hook and everything too.
Yeah, I will say I really like the fact that you're mastering, controlling emotion regardless of, you know, what the beat is and what's going on. Like, you're putting so much emotion into your verses that it's something that you're going to feel regardless, right?
Yeah.
If I could give you any critique, I think the album's super dope. I think everything's fire. Only critique, if I have any at all, is that I think that you're one of the most versatile artists I've ever heard, and I get a lot of the same vibes in a lot of the tracks. Just being able to dig into your bag and just put one or two in there, obviously fitting with the same concept, but being able to put one or two songs in there that steps outside of that natural vibe to just be able to showcase Avery the way that Avery could be is something that I would like. It's not something that would make it 100% a better album or a worse album. It's just something that I personally would like, because I've heard you do tracks where the bass is insane and you jumping up and down. I've heard you do tracks where the beat's slow, but you could still put that emotion into it and make it a banger that way as well. So just getting a little bit more of that versatile version of Avery would be super, super dope for me. But I think the album's a hit all the way through, bro.
And after hearing the full project, we got the outro, so there's one more track that we're gonna play. But after hearing the whole project here in the studio, live performances, I have to 1,000% agree with Luke that it's way too short.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, some of the like that last interlude definitely like Dizzy said should have been a song, like a full song. So I definitely agree, Luke, because the songs are too good. And then it just ends, but it's not one of those things to me that ends. It's like, okay, I gotta listen again. It ends like I'm unsatisfied almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I still want to listen again, but it's not that same feel of like, man, this satisfied me and I want to listen again. It's more like there's more that had to be said in this project and for the concept of the EP project, album, whatever you want to call it.
What's interesting is while he was talking, I was like, what if that's it? What if Real Ones was on this album? I bet it wouldn't have felt as short. Because I feel like Real Ones has a different vibe that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty amped in most of these songs, especially here at the end.
Yeah.
So if Real Ones fit like right before this interlude going into Rowdy, that's probably where you were going to put it, right?
No, Real was supposed to be in this project.
I know, but when we were talking earlier, you were like, it could go on there. Like,
I actually don't know exactly.
give you like a little different. I think it would give like a little different vibe and show some versatility there.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty mellow there. We're not saying to change everything. We're just giving you our critique.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
out, so you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's out. It's out.
Only thing I can do is wait for the deluxe. You know what I mean?
out. There we go.
Was that a plan of yours, or was that just said because you said it was too short?
No, that's just say because I have like 3 or 4 songs that were going to go on here. This was going to be like a 12-13 track joint, and without interludes. Without interludes. So I had a lot of music, but just to hear like how the climate of music is going, and like people attention spans are short, and that's what my mind is thinking. My mind is thinking real fast, simple to the point. And then once it's over, try to give it replay value, which is...
Now, would you think of doing something like movies do, right? Like Superman is coming out in a couple days. There's actually first showings tonight at 7, and I didn't go because of you. But
oh, is it? I thought it dropped on Thursday.
Well, they do. There's an early screening
They do
tonight
pre-screening.
for people for Fandango.
Oh, okay.
Just one showing at 7. But a lot of movies do early screenings before they finish the movie, right? So do you think about maybe doing that in the future where we don't do it live, obviously, but you come to the studio for maybe your next project, have, 15 people you trust in here, play the project as you think it might be done, and kind of go from there. Maybe take those critiques of, maybe longer songs or maybe,
Can I speak
stuff
on
like
that?
that. Real quick, I want you to answer that first.
No, I mean,
And then go ahead.
I
My
mean,
bad.
I'm down because I'm already working on the next one. Those songs that didn't make it, are
Being
preparing
transferred
for preparing for another type of. I'm not going to stay on the same theme.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's going to go to a different theme, but I mean, I'm open. I'm always open to I'm a student of the game, so I'm always open to whatever anybody has to say about the music to make it better because.
Because this project is dope, so it's not like I'm not saying the project's not dope, but I just feel like as a fan of you and a fan of music, like it did feel incomplete to me, and I do want more.
I mean, yeah.
Dizzy, what were you gonna?
I was just gonna speak on that idea of you hosting something before the album or project, whatever it is that you're putting out, comes out. I did that. This is before when I was making secular music, but I hosted like a private listening party. I invited like certain amount of people who I knew were like music heads and knew what they were talking about. We listened to the project and they gave
Is it people that you trusted to give real critique and not like, oh, you're great.
Exactly. Yeah. Real critique and stuff like that. I actually had papers. They were like, oh, you're giving us homework? Yes.
That's
Each
dope.
song
That's
had
dope.
lines and it was like, you know, write down what you think, rate the song, blah, blah, blah. And on the back, it was like what things. And then we talked about it. Of course, I took the papers home and read that like by myself. But even then, like people were like, oh, this single that you dropped out before, you need to add that. So I ended up taking that and I ended up adding that to the project. And it just kind of, so it's really, it was very helpful in that process. So,
Yeah, I have a Untitled account that is full of albums that aren't released. Artists just send me stuff to listen to and critique it. So like Jared.
Look at him flexing right now.
No, I'm just saying this is a normal thing that people do.
Wait.
He said, you want people to trust you? Everyone trusts me. Everyone.
I'm just saying this is a normal thing.
So
That's
Jared
been
already
happening
sent you
for a
his.
while.
Hold on.
Jared sent me Famous Enough a couple years ago, and I gave him a bunch of critique, and then he put most of those on his mixtapes that he did last, and then he's redone
But you
everything
got the new
again. I don't think I have the new one.
I'm gonna get it.
Do you have the new one?
I'm about to get it.
But yes, Jared is one of those people. He sends me everything before he puts it out.
He used to send me everything.
And then you're like,
but
yeah,
now he
bro,
just
I don't listen to
now
it.
he just DMs me on Instagram.
And they're like, yeah, I
I'm
don't
like,
listen
bro,
to
you don't
it.
even say hi.
No, he told me that's not him. He has someone do that for him.
No, he responded back to me today. He called me a troll.
He said that most of that stuff nowadays
Man,
is other people doing stuff for him.
Giving his people think they're getting DM'd by him. What did he say to me today?
True. He's like, God, Luke, you crushed my dreams.
Oh no, that's the other dude that was. Where's he at? I can't. He always changes his name on social media, so I can't ever. Oh, it was. Should we drop this next? I said no. He said, "You sir are a slightly lovable troll. If troll meant Bunyan." Shout out to Jared Sanders. All right, let's get into this last the outro.
Yeah.
You want to play it and then talk about it?
Yeah. I mean, after you heard Rowdy, it goes directly to what I told you guys, like the enemy of a light, and then I told her about the peace, and then boom, it hits to we need God, and then it's like we got God, let's get rowdy, and then boom, here we go.
And patch me in the outro.
Transmission initiated. The Viber's Guide is live.
Yo, Aria, we made it. We did it. Let's go.
Confirmed. The Vibers are awakening across all sectors.
Yeah.
Doubt is retreating. The glow is spreading.
Aria, patch me in. Yo, this is the Viber's Guide, and you're a Viber. This is for the dreamers, for the believers, for anyone looking for a reason to keep going. Use it well, pass it on, and whatever happens next,
The world is about to feel.
Then it goes into the intro. It loops back into the album again.
Oh,
Okay.
dope.
Yeah.
can you talk about how you did the AI thing?
Like what do you mean?
The voice.
How do I? It's my homegirl, Maddie.
Oh,
Shout out
okay.
to Maddie, man. Maddie did the voice, and then we
Sounded good though.
know,
Like
we
it sounds
manip-
like
we
it
manip-
could be
real.
AI voice.
we manipulated to sound
Yeah.
like Shout out to Maddie who did the voice, and then Rose Hills made it sound like that.
That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, we came up with that concept of you know, you said you never seen Marvel, but it's like Iron Man with like Jarvis. He has like
She got the
How'd
Batman.
you come up with the name?
She got the
Oh
Marvel.
yeah,
Batman.
we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about
She
that.
knows all about Marvel.
So she has
her
a
favorite
Marvel
Marvel
key.
character.
Where'd you get this keychain?
I bought it off of it was like a pop-up
Temu.
shop. No,
Oh, pop-up shop.
like
Yeah.
somebody I know was selling
That
it. I
is
was like, oh,
crazy.
Batman's
So it's a
cool.
Marvel keychain with Batman on it.
Yo,
Insane.
Now you
And
didn't know at the time, right?
No, I had no idea.
So how did you find out? Who told you that Batman's not Marvel?
I was at the studio with my friends. We were working on a project, I'm like, oh, look at this. And they were like, they started clowning me. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, do you not know Marvel? Batman is not Marvel. He's DC, right? Yeah. And I'm like, what? Had no idea.
Why did you get a Batman keychain?
Because I just thought it was cool. I didn't like all the other characters that they had. They were like,
So you're just trying to support.
yeah.
You bought a Batman keychain.
Man, that's
Yeah, and I was
funny.
supporting them too. I was like, you know, I will purchase this. I want to support your
for you.
business.
That might not even be Batman. If it's Marvel, it might be like Catman
Nah,
or something,
that-
like a new character.
Batman.
No, I got the Batman logo. That's Batman.
It might be a cat.
You got
Is
the
it bat?
classic
It's
black
a real
and
bat?
yellow
Oh, man.
Batman right on the chest, man. That's kind of crazy.
is
His helmet kind of looks like Juggernaut's helmet, but that's all right. I mean, good for him. Good for him.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I would sell that on eBay. You might get money for that.
Yeah, it might be worth something.
That's funny.
You know what the dopest part about it is, though? She's still rocking
kept it, yeah.
she's
Yeah.
still rocking
not gonna
it.
get rid
She
of it.
said, yeah, you know
No,
what? I
if
support
anybody
it.
tries to correct me, I'll just tell them the story.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It makes for a good story.
Exactly.
All right, one gotta go.
One song.
Movies.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's go. Okay.
DC or Marvel?
Oh,
DC.
movies?
Yeah.
DC
Oh,
gotta
that's
get out of here.
easy. That's
I'm talking about like 2025.
What do you mean?
we haven't gotten nothing yet.
Yeah, we don't have
Besides-
anything for
we haven't
that.
yet.
You got Thunderbolts.
I didn't see
Marvel,
I
but
didn't
what
see
about DC?
Thunderbolts.
Oh, you're saying just
I'm
just
saying
in
the new
2020.
era. Like obviously Marvel's had more.
What I haven't seen, we haven't seen. Well, the only DC thing is Superman. We
Who's
haven't
seen
seen it
Superman?
I
yet. We haven't seen it yet.
I might have.
You seen it already?
No.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, so we can't.
So I judge it. What do you trust more?
I trust James Gunn.
Yeah,
I
low
trust
key.
James Gunn. But I also am one of the few people left on the planet that trusts the MCU's vision. I know where it's going.
Just
I know
throwing
where
characters everywhere. They don't even
Yeah.
trust their own vision.
I mean,
that's the thing.
Fantastic
Like,
Four.
what
You're
is that
like
gonna lead
you're
to?
like what you're
Listen,
saying Kendrick
listen,
fans
man.
do. You're
Yeah.
trusting a vision that Marvel didn't even trust.
There we
No,
go.
but I think that they've already given us the blueprint and we're just not paying attention to it. If you think phase 1 through 3, if you think about the fact that we got those characters, we got very strong characters, and then we got the Avengers movie and it was iconic. I think they're trying to do the biggest mashup of superheroes of all time. And to do that, you got to oversaturate the scene of superheroes. If not, they're not going to have any value whatsoever. Nobody cares about Miss Marvel, but doesn't change the fact that if Secret Wars comes and then she gets her head exploded, people are going to be like, dang, that's crazy, because they seen Miss Marvel, not because some random character got their head exploded. So I think they're trying to do the biggest mashup that we've ever seen in superhero movies. And I think that it might pay off a little bit. It's not going to have the same heartstrings effect that the first Avengers and all the beginning phases had, but I think that they have a plan and people just don't want to recognize that, and they're like, this is trash, that's
All
trash.
right, Luke,
this is
what do you
trash.
think?
I've only seen the Marvel movies up until probably like 2014, 2015.
Oh man.
He doesn't have a horse in this
yeah,
race.
so like Avengers, like that
Wait, you
stuff.
saw Endgame and stuff like that, right?
Endgame.
Okay, cool.
I was
So
done.
yeah.
I think I was done. I finished at Endgame.
Yeah.
That was your end game.
I've seen Spider-Man. I've seen the Spider-Verse stuff. That's dope.
Have you seen the
I
newest
did not
Spider-Man?
like that.
Yeah,
You like
I thought
new
they were
Spider-Man,
amazing.
Tom
I
Holland
love
No,
those.
well, the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I saw the Tom
didn't
Holland.
Like
Yeah,
You
so
like
I saw
animated?
that.
That was the last.
Yeah.
after
Okay,
the
but
Endgame.
but as far I haven't seen all
Miles
the
Morales
extra
and all that? You didn't like that?
WandaVision,
I-
all that stuff.
Or you just didn't like the animation?
I didn't like the different animations. It was so weird.
I thought
to
it was
me.
amazing.
Like,
Yeah,
one,
I thought those
it's
were
like
dope.
this paper type of animation, then it's
Yeah.
like 3D.
I thought it was amazing.
No.
But if
dope
I had
artwork.
to say something, I think it's always because I'm not really into comics and all that stuff. I just think objectively, Batman and Superman are the best superheroes ever created, ever conceived. And it's just wild to me that they don't have the best movies. Like, I think Batman makes dope movies.
Batman definitely has the best movies.
Superman,
Yeah, we
You know,
were-
Batman
isn't
movie,
it
I'll
something
take
that?
Batman
Like
movies
crazy.
over
like,
any
like
other,
all the Dark Knight joints.
all the Dark Knight are
Those are
fire.
good,
Like,
those are good.
Absolutely.
Even the Batman is super dope.
The
With a lot
Batman
of
is
people
dope.
The
I
liking
powers
them.
aren't that good. That's why the movies aren't that good. There's other superheroes with
I
better
like the
powers.
Batman.
Yeah.
I like the Batman a lot, actually.
Batman's super dope.
The Batman was
Yeah.
good.
But like, why can't Superman make a good movie? Like, there's never been a good
I mean,
Superman
I
movie.
mean, I think this is gonna be
never?
really good. I think this is gonna be a really good movie.
Man
Wait,
of-
wait,
I
never?
thought, man,
What's
I
that?
enjoyed Man of Steel, and then I heard people hated
What about
it for some
Christopher
reason.
Reeves?
Yeah, I was about to say Christopher Reeves. That's
That's
a classic.
classic.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be superhero movies if it wasn't
Do
for
you
the
like Adam
original
West?
Superman.
Did you like the Adam West Batman?
I mean, that was TV.
Yeah, bro.
Those
You
still
don't remember
movies.
the shark repellent, bro? That's
Come
dope,
on,
bro. What do you mean?
Come on, man.
Those were. I used to watch those all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think that Batman and Superman are great characters. The DC, we got to see what James Gunn does. I like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 a lot, and I think that if he has any of the same creative mindset that he had with the writing in those movies, that the DC is in a good spot.
Superman reviews are getting really good reviews.
If they stay in the lane of Penguin, they're gonna be lit.
Ooh, Penguin was
tough.
Yeah, Penguin's dope.
Penguin was tough. So if they stay in that lane of like at gritty, really dark, but I mean Superman, the trailer, everything looks really bright and fun. So I don't think they're gonna be all.
We'll
It's
see.
his character though. Superman's that guy.
Another question: what's the most rewatchable TV series of all time to you guys? Most rewatchable. Rewatchable.
I think only toddlers and serial killers rewatch TV shows. So I can't.
I must be a serial killer.
Whoa.
I watch The Office every year.
The Office is tough.
My wife and I, we'll watch. We've watched like every TV show. We've watched so much TV. We will never rewatch stuff.
Animated
we can't do
TV
it.
show?
Anything.
Man, let me tell you, man, I've seen Bob's Burgers like 18 seasons, like 4 or 5 times already, bro. It's kind of crazy. The writing is just so funny, and I think it's one of those slept on. It's one of those it's like clever humor. So, but I mess with The Office heavy too.
Yeah, I definitely have The Office. Office would be mine. Disney, what do you think?
I don't really rewatch stuff either. I don't think it makes someone crazy. Like I've had one TV series, Scandal. I actually rewatched it, but I rewatched it after years because I forgot what happened. So,
my wife and I will try to rewatch something, and we'll be like, "No, let's get something new." We're always on something new.
Good for you. Yeah.
I have a movie that I'll rewatch over and over and over again.
Oh, there's movies I'll rewatch. Yeah.
What movie?
In Time.
In Time's
That is
tough.
my favorite
That's a good
movie
movie.
ever.
Which one's that?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah, that one is dope. That one is dope.
That's tough. That's tough.
I haven't rewatched it though. I've probably watched it twice.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good movie.
I go with like Wayne's World or like those are the ones I rewatch.
Real quick, TV, and then we'll go to movies.
TV. I mean, I'm the only one that I've rewatched. Honestly, like we talking full back to back. Like it's the whole
You
series.
just rewatch it again. Like it's easy to watch.
There's multiple. Yeah, The Office, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like Martin. Like,
Okay.
There's the Wayne's brothers.
I
Like,
watched Martin. Martin's probably my most rewatched TV show.
If we're talking about watching all the way through, it's The Office. Like I've watched that like 3 times all the way through.
Yeah.
But just watching, just like if I'm about to eat some food or background music, like I just throw on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and be stuck to the TV for like 2 episodes.
All right, let's go to movies. Anytime it comes on TV, you could just sit there and watch it.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy. Hey,
I would say
they tried to
Back to
cancel
the
it.
Future is
Can't cancel
one
Rush
that's
Hour.
very easy to. You could just watch it every time it comes on. And John Wick, obviously, it's always on my TVs.
I'm going with comedies. Like Happy Gilmore,
tough.
Dumb and Dumber,
Tough.
Wayne's World. Like those are. That's it. Yeah.
Dizzy, what do you think?
I don't know.
You kind of said one.
Just in time.
Yeah, In Time. Like
Time.
that's just something maybe this is probably showing my age, but like the B movie.
The B movie.
The B movie's tough.
Is that,
I love that
Jerry
movie.
Seinfeld? Is
Yeah,
that his
it is.
name?
Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, I don't know really.
That's
who
tough.
the
B
voice
movie's
actors
tough.
are,
That's
but like
funny.
I've rewatched
Yeah.
the B movie over and over again.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Solid. I love movies. Like that's my thing. So it's really hard to pick one, but I could throw any Will Ferrell movie in there. Step Bros, Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, any Will Ferrell movie I'm watching over and over again. The Last Dragon is actually my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
I mean, that's showing my age. That's super old, but that's like one of my favorite movies. I watched that as a kid and then been hooked on it ever since. But there's a few.
Yeah. All right, Avery, let them know where they can find you, where they can get this album.
Yeah, man. Go Avery Harden everywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, all that, good stuff. And then on social media, it's Avery Hard Hip Hop, man. Be on the lookout for part 2 of whatever this album was because apparently everybody wants more. So I thought everybody would not want more and they just wanted to get a quick fix. But
Have you got that from other people besides us?
No.
Bless just said it in the comments.
Everybody, huh?
Bless said it in the comments.
What'd he say?
What'd he
He
say?
said, I love it so much. I wish there was more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, honestly, for me, it's been a good. I feel like the response has been a good. Man, that was great, and they just living with it. Like, you know what I mean? But maybe people are just being nice, and you guys are telling me the real truth. So,
But it might be satisfying for other people. I mean, that's the beauty of art and music. Like everyone's gonna have a different opinion of what they like and dislike. And I feel like everyone in this room except Diz, I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna ask. But I think we're all like
I'm
older
22.
too. How old?
The B
I'm
movie.
22.
That's
Oh,
why.
you're young. Yeah, the B movie.
Hey guys.
All right.
So I feel like most of us have grown up on longer albums,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, but I am at a point in my life with music where I do, especially with hip hop, like I'd rather hear like an EP, 5 or 6, 7 songs and be done. I don't want to hear too much of the same dude rapping over and over again. So, but with this project, I definitely want to hear more.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is it's the consumer, right? So like, and I just got to figure out who my consumer is, and you know, Luke has my shirt on, so I guess he is my consumer.
Everybody is, and that's
So,
the thing.
no, I'm saying, like,
your consumers are not all going to be the same, so
Yeah.
you can't try to make them all happy. Either,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you'll kill yourself trying to make your fan base or listeners and everybody happy. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing is to listen and not correct, but listen and take in what people are saying. So what it was it was too short. So the next joint has got to be, you know, I'm not gonna make it long because still I don't believe in a 30 track. I don't believe in.
How
that.
many tracks did Atlantis have?
Atlantis had 8.
Because I don't feel
But
like
it was longer, right?
But, yeah, it felt longer.
It did feel interlude-y,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
But
didn't
it
have
also
interludes.
could
felt
be
longer.
the length of the songs as well.
Didn't have,
like
yeah.
you had like what?
And like we said, some of those interludes could have been full songs. Like we wanted more with those interludes. And I even feel like if you would have just made some of those interludes full songs, that would have helped satisfy that too.
Yeah. I mean, Atlantis 2 was 8 songs, but it was 23 minutes.
Yeah.
This is
runtime-
19 minutes with
This
10.
is 19 minutes with 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Maybe the runtime was a little short. So I get it. All right. I'm
19
hearing
is
it.
very short, especially when you see 10 tracks.
Right.
You're
right.
expecting at least probably like 30 minutes, right?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Climate,
But
man, the
I
climate of
think
music,
for the
man.
next one, maybe we could do that. Like come here, have a listening session in the studio where before it comes out, maybe like a month or two before it comes out, and then kind of go from there.
Props. So you
I'd
did
love
have a
to do
track
that.
with 3 verses though, and like talk about shortest attention spans. People don't do tracks with 3 verses, and so I mean, you at least had one track with 3 verses.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We just wrap it on that. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, yeah. So
But Luke wanted you to cut the first verse.
but yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'm planning on having that joint be at the end of the year or the top of the year next year. So I'm working on it, and you know, I'm gonna try to perfect it. You know what I mean, and do my thing, man. But as of now,
But it's a dope
You
project.
just got
Barbara's
to
got
push
it.
It's a dope
it.
project.
It just came out. Push it, man.
Yeah.
Get the content.
Oh
man.
yeah.
This is dope.
yeah.
I already I'm a visualizer. Like I like to do creative direction and stuff. I've done worked with people doing short films and things like that. So listening to this, I'm just like, I'm seeing like all kinds of music videos,
Yeah.
concepts and stuff. Like you got to bring this to life.
Yeah, man. So that, I mean, I got a few things like the peace song. Like I got a cool concept for that music video, and then this guy wants to shoot something, so we'll figure out that, and it's just a matter of like just going out and shooting it, right? Like now it's that was the biggest thing for me is having it out. So because social media is social media and anything can pop. So
Yep.
like whatever you put out, I mean, even what we just did right here, somebody could see that and it could just do numbers off the strength, or even talking about it right here.
Yeah.
Somebody could take a clip and the joint would go crazy, right?
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
because of what we're talking about. So it just has to be out. So thank God that it's out.
You're
Now-
about to go viral for saying F ice.
Quan, you're going viral for the Kobe joke.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
I'm
saying.
clipping that.
That's-
I'm
I
clipping
never-
that.
That's crazy.
I'm
There was
clipping
no
that,
joke.
bro.
There was
That's
no,
crazy.
I didn't tell any jokes.
Yeah, I remember it vividly.
Bro. My
I
heart
remember it
stopped, bro.
vividly,
Play
bro.
on
My heart
words.
stopped.
Play on
The
words.
air left the room.
He
when you
averaged,
said that.
he averaged 5 assists a game.
Oh,
and people say he never
no.
passed.
That's, all right.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no!
5
Great.
assists a game.
I'm clipping that as soon as I get home.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
But yeah, man, it's about content in today's age, and like if something's out, even like stuff pops without it being out. People fiend for it if it's
When
not
it's
out.
unreleased,
I've seen that happen. So yeah, you're right. It's content's coming, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
But it's good. Don't take what we're saying as far as we want more as a negative either.
Oh no, for sure. I'm going back to LA tonight and about to work on music. So thanks, Luke.
Oh.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Thanks, Quan. Appreciate you. Thanks, Kels. Appreciate you. I'm about to go. That's that like.
He's about to make a whole new project.
That's that
tonight.
artist mentality, man. I'm like,
Sure.
all right. My pen's gonna be hot. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Now,
something
would you
on
make a
fire.
deluxe of this so you don't have to make a whole new
This
full
is
project, or you don't? You
This
don't?
is it. This is it.
over.
Good for you.
What?
This is it. Yeah, this is it. This is
Look,
it.
make
She wants
I
to
like
get.
that, though.
She wants a verse on the
extend-
deluxe.
Yeah. You saying extend this album?
Yeah.
Well,
Just make a deluxe version.
you
of
could
this.
waterfall it. You could just leave the album up and just add tracks to it later.
I mean.
But you feel
I
like
don't know,
you're done
that
with the
one
concept
song
of it.
needs to be longer.
Yeah, I feel
Was
like
it The
this.
Remedy?
I feel like this is a
Yeah, it
great.
was the interlude.
I feel like the remedy.
I had a
is-
song called Remedy before.
It's
too.
it's
That's what
Play it.
Joe Seif was saying.
Oh,
yeah.
did he say that?
Play
I
it.
missed that beat. I lost the track.
You know what? You know
the
what?
beat was so good.
I feel like I mean it is a great concept. I could bring it back and just do another version of Volume 2. Like, you know, what I mean, I could come up with a cool idea with the whole concept of the Viber's Guide or the Viber's Iron Man suit or something like
Yeah.
that.
Right,
Which
But it could just simply be the deluxe. I mean, the songs that you said that just didn't make it, you could just upload that, extend that
Just
one
put 'em on?
song.
Yes.
And then
There you
boom,
go.
because you could still work on whatever album and your next project.
Yeah.
And just before this year ends, drop the deluxe, and
There
then
you
boom,
go.
2026 Viber's Guide. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So we got 2 votes to do in the comments. Do you want Luke to make a new project
Oh.
before 2025, even if it's just a EP or just a single with a video? If you're only doing a single, it has to be a single with a video, and we can help shoot the video.
Okay.
Or
I got.
you know how to shoot the video
I
yourself.
know how to shoot videos.
Yeah, you gonna shoot it yourself?
whatever it is.
How
Luke-
boring.
I'm voting Luke for sure. Let's
So-
do it.
I would rather hear Avery do it.
No, I'm not. It's not either or. We want to vote on both. It's not either or.
Wait,
do you
what's-
want Luke?
what's it?
Do you
What is-
want Luke to?
I thought it was either or.
No, it's not either or. Do you want Luke to do a project? Yes or no? I say yes.
Yes.
I say yes only because I never heard you.
And in the comments, let us
Yes.
know. Just leave a 1 in the comments if you want Luke to make another project or song or video. But he can make his own video. Sorry, I won't try to make a video for you.
I rented out your space to do a video.
You have a whole drone. You have everything. You go to a rich white church. And then Avery, if you want Avery to make a deluxe, put a 2 in the comments.
Now let me.
But it could be both. It doesn't have to be either or.
Let me ask y'all this: What would it? How would it make y'all feel if this is a Marvel episode or a Marvel movie, and it dropped and it left you on edge to get the next 5 songs as
What if
the
this is
volume
like
2?
the director's cut, right?
Yeah. So you saying the
No,
whole
you need to make a director's cut.
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
the deluxe version.
so everything cohesively together as
You just add other
scenes
scenes that you didn't.
Snyder cut, yeah.
Yeah,
Snyder cut. Okay. All right.
And extend that one
the
song.
DiMarzio cut.
I need that.
All right, man. We gonna work on it. Let's get it.
We're getting a lot of 2s, a lot of 1s. I'm
I
doing
forgot
a
what the
1.
numbers mean.
It just
Just put
means.
one.
One means you're doing an album.
Put
and
a
2
one,
means
put
you're
a
doing a
two.
deluxe. That's what it means.
But you could do both.
Yeah.
You could pick 1 and 2.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got work.
I got work to do.
Yeah, we got work. Yeah.
Let go.
And you're on vacation, so you got time to make a single.
You
But
would think.
you need to rap and sing.
You would think.
He's gonna rap,
Yeah.
sing, make the beat, and shoot the video by himself
I'll
man.
because he
figure it
doesn't
out.
want us to shoot the video for him.
Show
No,
me.
you can shoot my video.
No, you already told me no. You already disrespected me.
Come on, so bitter. So bitter.
I just want to use my new lens. I got new lens and nobody's let me use my
That's
new lens.
funny. Yeah.
I have a Dominican calling me, so I will end the show here.
That's so random.
Well, she randomly called me, and she looks better than you 3 at least.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. That's
I don't
funny.
believe you. There's no way she looks better than me, but whatever.
I think we're done.
Handsome.
But
That was
I'll call it.
Speak Life Radio.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you
Speak
for
Life. I mean, that was a full show. We did a full show.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Avery, I appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate y'all having
Yeah.
me, man. Go get the Viber's Guide out right now. Incomplete, apparently, to my friends here. And yeah, go love it. Go love it, man, for what it is. Honestly, I really enjoyed this project. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'm listening to my guys, and I'm about to set these next 3 or 4 songs off. So I did not know. I literally thought, man, my brain was like, yo, just give him a little bit.
Yeah, he
And
thought
and
10 tracks,
I'm gonna be
19
honest.
minutes was enough.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna do 7, And then I brought the interlude to make it a full little length thing. Yeah. So it was going to be a 7 EP thing. But man,
it's dope.
I didn't know people were hungry. I didn't know people were hungry.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought people were like.
And I feel like we did get a lot of the same reaction from even the people in the comments. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. Dizzy Liv will be with us next week. We're going to play some of her music.
Yes.
Maybe even have you get up there on the mic.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Got to.
So have her perform a little bit and talk about what she's doing. And Luke will critique your stuff and make you.
I'm ready to hear.
I don't know if I can be here next week.
Wow, he got scared.
Oh, you got to open that up.
Y'all got to trap him.
I appreciate. I want to know your.
Y'all got to trap him.
Well, maybe Joseph could be there and we don't need you anyways.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, he's better than me.
Go world.
Because you're just replacement.
Go world.
You're just a relief pitcher. No, I like when everyone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day I'll see Joseph in person again.
I know you guys are never here at the same time. Maybe you guys are the same person. Maybe he's the AI version of you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We've never seen them in the same place. You're in here with. When's the last time you've been on the show? Before last week, though.
I think I Am Light was here for that one.
He was supposed
Light in a minute either. I haven't seen him in a minute either.
It'd have been.
That fool said I'm gonna try to come through.
Year.
He never even let me know if he's.
It'd have been
coming
a year.
He's not coming tonight.
I mean, what is
I just realized that. I invited him to come tonight.
It's over with. He's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's too late. All right.
All right.
Thanks for coming, Kels. You sacrificed the tire to get here.
Man, absolutely. I'm about to go sit out in this 100-degree night weather and change it real quick. But
Man,
What time is basketball?
I'm probably gonna miss my game.
Oh,
It's all good.
dang. Sorry, Kobe.
go world.
That's all right. I had like
Go world.
He's the
go
Kobe of
world,
the show.
man.
I had a cool 30 on Sunday, so.
Oh yeah, you gotta rest, man.
Yeah, I know.
Give your
I
body-
played last night too, and I usually don't play on Monday, so it's good, man. God, you know me, man.
The
I'm just
most
trying to
humble
keep
basketball
moving.
player ever.
No, never. I'm the best. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
that's funny.
Do you even want to come back next week? Because I don't know.
no,
This
I
might
do.
be too much
This is
for you. You
actually
might,
fun.
you
Was
might,
it? Cool.
Yeah.
might not be able to
Started
stay at
off nervous,
Kels.
but now I'm cool.
A lot less.
Now you did good. You didn't seem nervous.
I know a lot less Marvel.
Yeah, you
talk.
chill for real.
Yeah, she's like, don't talk about Marvel.
I'll be back
What
as
is
long as
that?
I make
Marvel
fun of my
or
keychain.
basketball.
Yeah, or basketball, football, hockey.
No, we need to talk more about
Volleyball.
basketball to change her mind because not liking basketball is crazy.
Just
Not that I don't like that. I just don't really care for it.
Just
That's
Football's
not
better
like
in
that's
my
not
opinion.
liking
I
it.
understand.
I understand the game of football. I don't really.
just understand that LeBron is the greatest basketball player to ever touch this planet.
I mean, if you
Not
know
named
that
Michael
one
Jordan, not named
thing,
Jordan.
that's all you really need.
Outside
to
of Michael
that's it.
Jordan.
That's
it.
not Jordan and
LeBron
Kobe.
is the best basketball player to ever like step foot and pick up a basketball. Honestly, that's all you need to know. People were trying to tell you Michael Jordan. You
Why
know
did
what I mean?
LeBron choose the number 23?
You say what? I mean, that doesn't
What
matter.
number is it?
He
Why
was
did
a
he choose
child.
that?
He didn't know his
number
potential.
23?
That
He didn't-
doesn't matter.
He didn't know he was going to surpass
That
it.
doesn't matter, man. It does not matter at all, man. It's okay. It's all right.
He was influenced by
yeah,
a great player.
Are we off? Are we
and
off
then,
air?
and then surpassed him.
We should be.
He influenced.
All
by
right, we're
such a
getting
great
off air. We will be back next week. Dizzy Liv will be in the building. She will be the star of the show
Yes.
next week. But we appreciate you all coming, and we will see you next week.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to fade the music, and the music ended. Okay, there it goes. Peace.